It's time for the Todd Quick Coaches Show, brought to you by Texan Credit in Lufkin and Nacogdoches.
Well, hello, Panther fans, and welcome to another edition of Lufkin Panther Football right here on 1037 and streaming live on sports1037.com. That's sports1037.com, and here we are, ready and set. I don't know how we got here, but we are here for the postseason here at Lobo Stadium one more time. Welcome into the Todd Quick Coaches Show. Gary Ivins Jr. brought to you, as always, by
You'd like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free.
Appreciate you stopping by here as we didn't know we were going to get to have this rivalry with the Lobos this year, but once again, here we are. Ben, as we get ready for this postseason game tonight, by-district action against the Lobos. It has been a year that I think none of us will ever forget. Uncertainty, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen here, 7 out of 9 road games on the year. It's been something unique this year for sure.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, they have really fought, Coach, to get to where they are right now and what they've been through. Started off, with the loss, what seems like a long time ago, and then you lose 2 early district ball games, and the kids could have gone either way. But boy, did they battle, and got really close to back to getting that runner-up spot. But come away with the win last week over Waller, and really, I think the offense took all the notice with the 56 points. But Waller came in averaging 400 yards, 30 points, and the defense really played good last week.
Yeah, I thought they played really good. I thought, we talked about earlier about the skill set and what they had. That's definitely the strength of their team, and put a lot of pressure on our edge people and our secondary guys, and I thought they all played well.
Well, they ran that first end around and got a big chunk of yardage. I think at halftime they ran 22 plays for 130-something yards, but 55 of them came on that one play. Boy, after that, they turned it up and locked it down.
Yeah, they're notorious for starting the game with some type of crazy play or trick play or something off, outside of what they usually do, and they came out with that reverse. But I thought they settled in after that and got some 3-and-outs and got our offense the ball.
Boy, and we're just all over the place. I know Havard, I seemed like I called his name a bunch last week, and then you saw Smallwood, and you knew it was going to be their last home game. These seniors, and Smallwood in particular, been up there for 3 years mainly, and to get a big sack on his last game at Abe Martin Stadium, I know that had to be special to him.
Yeah, we knew they were going to put 64 right over the top of him. Good kid is going to Columbia, and we knew it'd be a battle, and that's what we wanted. That's who we want, ours against theirs, and he fought through it, and played really, really good, and with them doubling him, and it allowed somebody else to make plays. I thought Havard played really good at the new position, putting him there and turning him loose, just putting a football player out there. He did really good too.
Boy, and before we get into the offense and special teams, I was writing down some notes last night for the game tonight. We've had a couple of touchdown returns. We've had a blocked field goal or a blocked punt. They got the touchdown. You got the kickoff return, the onside kick return by Warden on Friday night. What a heads-up play by him.
Crazy. I look, it was on the other side and hard to see over there, but then I saw number 10 flying down the sideline. Big-time play for him.
And, I was thinking, going back and just doing some notes and thinking about the season last year, and I don't know if anybody remembers this, but if you had to go back to the biggest play of the season, Coach, and you look through what, biggest importantest play of the season, it probably comes back to special teams play as well. Can you come up with it?
No, I don't know. I know that every kid's made plays. I don't know. It's hard to think of all the stuff right now.
That blocked field goal against New Caney was pretty big.
Well, no doubt it was. Our backs were against the wall right there, and it allowed us to go down there and tie the game. But it was a big play. We've had a bunch of them.
No doubt about that. It had some big ones on Friday night offensively. Jordan, second best yardage-wise he's had in his career. Tom Ball last year was a little bit better. The 5 touchdowns were the best, but most importantly, if we're going to win tonight, it was getting number 3 involved and getting him down the field. 3 touchdowns for the senior A.J. Montgomery, and boy, are we going to need him to have one of those outputs tonight.
There's no doubt. I was real proud of how patient Jordan was, throwing the stuff underneath and kept throwing it underneath until they made an adjustment. And once they made the adjustment, hit A.J. over the top. And it's things that we're going to have to use, tonight. And for him to be patient and know that the defense is going to give him something that's going to be open and hit it, whether it's a 5-yard gain or a 10-yard gain. And then once they adjust to it, he'll be able to go over the top like he likes.
And it was good. I think all of us expected to see what we saw Friday night all year long from Kelton, but he's been injured. And when a receiver injures his foot or ankle, it's something that lingers around. But, boy, 7 for 120 and a touchdown last night. Maybe he's coming into what we thought we were going to see all year long at the right time.
There's no doubt. He's finally you see him running down the field. You think, well, golly, he's finally well. And it's been a trouble thing for him, but he's fought through it and played where it wasn't full speed, and it was good to see him fly around and do what he did.
And we almost got 3 to the 100-yard plateau. Jackson Cam had his best game as a Panther, 9 for 99 and a touchdown. And obviously we're going to talk about the Lobos here in a second, but he's going to have a big night tonight. He
will. He is that match that we have with the outside linebacker and the flat guy that they're gonna attack the front and they're gonna leave that gap open, and George's going to have to hit him. He's going to have to use him.
All right, well, the Panthers got the win, 6-4, locked down the playoff spot, and here we are. One more time with the Lobos. The Lobos and the Panthers hook up once again. What is this? I believe it's going to be the 84th meeting all time between our Panthers and these Lobos. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back and break it down with our head coach, Todd Quick. We're in the middle of our Todd Quick Coaches Show, brought to you by CC Smokehouse. Don't go anywhere. We're going to gnaw down on this cheeseburger from CC Smokehouse. Be back to talk about the playoff game with these Lobos coming up next right here on 103.7.
In a fast-paced and hectic life, it's unfortunate, but accidents do happen. That's where A&B Body Shop is always there to help you. A&B Body Shop, they pride themselves in superior workmanship, professional care, and timely service. They also deal with all insurance companies to best serve you. With over 40 years in business, skilled technicians, and state-of-the-art equipment, A&B Body Shop is the one to trust. A&B Body Shop is located in Lufkin at 1710 North Pregame Street. Simply put, your collision decision is A&B Body Shop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Todd Quick Coaches Show live from Lobo Stadium up here in Longview, Texas, as we get ready to start the 2020 playoff campaign. Our Lufkin Panthers coming in at 6-4, and the Longview Lobos coming in at 7-2 for head coach John King. As we welcome back in the head coach of our Lufkin Panthers, Todd Quick. And Coach, when the district came out, we knew this was going to be a possibility. I don't think we thought we were actually going to meet them in the first round, but with injuries and the way everything gone, the way it's gone this year, lo and behold, here we are up here at Lobo Stadium.
Oh yeah, well, you got to play them at some point in time. Let's get it done the first round.
No doubt about it. Of course, the familiarity with our staff and their staff goes all the way back. I would venture to say there's probably not a staff in the state of Texas that you guys are closer with.
Oh, there's no doubt. It started back with Coach Outlaw and Coach Collins when they took over, and it's been that way the whole time.
And even assistant coaches wise, I mean, when you guys go to coaching school, not only do you know each other, all you guys are really good friends.
Oh, there's no doubt. We've got, you got Coach Ritt there that coached his first job was here. You got Coach Lashley that coached here for about 12 years. We just kind of mirror staffs.
Well, and it's a mirror program. It's going to be the 84th meeting all time, 42, 37, and 4 by my account. Lobos with a slight edge. And to be honest with you, a lot of that has shifted the last few years coming up here. I came in 2007, and I have not been able to see us win a game on this field. We have not won up here since 2006.
And we have battled up here. You're right. It's a tough place to play, a tough most teams that can play and that are successful, it's very tough to play at their place.
And it wasn't like these have been blowouts either, Coach. We've lost by 1. We've lost in overtime. We've lost in triple overtime. We've lost by 7. I mean, all these games, as they normally do with these Lobos, come down to the wire.
Yes, and, the kids know them, like you said, and both sides, they know exactly what type of game it takes, and they have to get themselves ready. It's a different game. It's a different game than what you play on most times, and just because of being so physical, and you got to get your mind right. It's just old school football, knocking fire at each other to see how it comes out.
Well, it seems like it was just yesterday to me, Coach, but full circle. Our senior quarterback Jordan Moore made his first start in this game on August 30th of 2018. And at that point, we're going, man, we might have us a player right here. Now, that team went on to the fourth round of the state playoffs. Jordan played really well in that football game, and he lost to him again the next year by a field goal on a late touchdown by Haynes King. So Jordan knows what this team is all about. I know he's 0-2, but both of those games came down the wire.
No, there's no doubt. You know, we all week we talked about fourth quarter game. It has to you got to play all the way to the final tick, and both sides are going to battle all the way to the very end, and so that, you know, it's not going to be any different.
What about the team that they lost? You know, they lose to Temple. Temple kind of had their stinger out for them in week 1. And, of course, Highland Park was able to run the football on them. It looks to me like that's going to be tough to do because, boy, that front four and who they bring down, just like any normal Lobo team, they are really good up front.
Yeah, they're good up front. Those 4 guys up front really attack. They attack the line of scrimmage. It puts a lot of pressure on your offense to keep the penetration out. You know, if you throw the ball, you got to throw the ball quick just to be sound and get the ball off. But you got to be able to counter that. You got to be able to throw the ball underneath. There's a lot of open space underneath. The safety is really involved in the run. He's an alley runner, and so, you know, the play action stuff that you have to come off of that, you can take advantage of that. But, you know, you got to know what you got and you know what you're getting, and be able to take advantage of that.
And Jackson Jimerson, number 3, the kid that's going to UTSA, the outside linebacker, boy, he makes a lot of plays. And, you know, those guys coming up, there's plays to be made. And, boy, number 3, Jackson Jackson has really made a lot of those plays.
Yeah, they do a good job of those 80 techniques outside. You know, they're taking run steps first. They're late to the pass. They're run thinking and run oriented front. And so you've got to be able to, as an offense, be able to use that against them.
They're not giving them much off the run, Coach. We struggle to run the ball all year long. So, you know, and now we're going to be down to really just Todrick Johnson back there due to all these injuries that have mounted up at that one position. What's in? We're going to be missing a couple offensive linemen. So I know you and Coach Green are probably going, it's going to be tough to run the football tonight. Jordan, if we're going to win this game tonight, has got to put us on his shoulder with these good outside wide receivers and get us to the promised land.
No, there's no doubt. And he's got to be able, he's going to understand that, and has worked real hard this week on getting the ball out on time. You know, it may be a 5-yard pass, you know, and then, you know, a 5-yard run after that. So take advantage of that, get them to change what they're doing coverage wise, and then be able to go over the top on them later.
And then again, you know, you talk about time in the pocket. I'm not sure how long he's going to have that. That's why I wanted to mention Cameron Jackson and Christian Diaz. I know Diaz is going to play a lot both ways tonight. Those guys out of the slot on quick hits, that time has got to be perfect tonight. And if we're going to win, I think both those guys got to have 6-7 catches.
There's no doubt. Those guys, with like we said, those 2 outside linebackers, I mean, they are run-oriented guys. They are thinking run and being on the attack. And a lot of times when you have the number ones that we have with Kelton and AJ, those corners are going to back off a little bit. So it's going to give you that outside, that flat area to be able to throw the ball. We did a good job last week of versus Waller of throwing the outside stuff and getting the ball to them quick and then letting them be athletes after that.
You flip over to the other side, Coach, and they've got, you know, when you start talking about it, we mentioned Jordan, and then we talked about the yardage this week, and his passing yards getting up there on that Lufkin totem pole. Kayden Meredith, and we've known about this kid since he was a sophomore. We've seen him a bunch. If he scores 1 touchdown tonight, there will not be a Longview Lobo to score more rushing touchdowns than Caden Meredith, and that is a list of who's who on that running back list. He's tied with Fred Talley right now, but if he gets 1 more tonight, he'll be the all-time touchdown leader of all time in Longview.
Well, there's no doubt he has been their guy. You know, when we played him 2 years ago on that first game of the year, he was returning kicks then. You could see it then that the kid's a real physical kid. He's, you know, there's not a lot of wiggle to him. He is a downhill guy, and he is exactly the type of guy that they like. And he's been one of their great leaders. And I'm just talking to King. He is the spokesperson for them. They follow him, and just because he outworks them all, and he's earned that right. But tough kid, and we're going to have to put a hat on him.
Well, there's 3 Lobos with 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns, Coach. It's him and a guy you probably know, Bobby Taylor.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good list, too.
So you look at their offensive line this year, Coach. The right side's is big. I mean, they've got some girth up there, but they're starting some sophomores, only 1 senior. I'm not sure this is offensive line yet, as nasty as they've had in the past, but they're still pretty dang good.
Yeah, they do a great job of getting angles and getting him the ball inside the tackles. And Coach King has always done that. He's a power guy, and at some point in time during the game, he's gonna get mad at him, and he's gonna run the power 5 or 6 times in a row. And just to make a point, but that's how they are. That's how they're. That's what they do. They hang their hat on that, and we have to match that being that physical.
Well, they don't have Haynes King back there. That's the good thing. The bad news is they've got a couple of sophomores. The future looks bright at the quarterback position. Grant, number 10, Allen, number 12. Both these guys are going to take snaps tonight, and both of them bring something a little bit different to the table. Yeah,
there's no doubt. And they've played those two all year long. And, one of them's lefty, one of them's a righty, and they throw the ball pretty close to each other. But just the running of the offense and, being the leader over there, taking charge of that offensive unit, that's it's been number 12. And but they'll play them both at some point in time tonight.
Well, either way, whenever they need a big play, they're looking left, and it's number 8, Mr. Hale, the sophomore, 6'2", 175, 180 pounds, and can go up and get it. This kid can go.
He has been their number 1 receiver over there, but just in their offensive stuff, they like to pack the box and then get that one-on-one coverage out there and let that big body go up and get the ball. They'll throw it up and then he'll go get it. But when he gets in a bind, they get in a 3rd and long or third down situation where they're going to throw the football. Definitely both quarterbacks are going to look to him.
Well, Coach, the offense has really our defense has made a lot of strides since week 1. When we went up to Tyler Legacy, I thought the angle, we talked about all that, but if you go to the football games and the game, you've really seen this defense really play a lot better as the season has progressed. And I know you take a lot of pride in that, as does Coach Gamble, and hopefully all that work and all that preparation is going to pay off tonight.
There's no doubt. Those kids have battled. It's been pretty consistent over there with the ones that are playing. We've had a couple of guys that were out and they came back, but overall, once we made that switch to move Christian and Juju back at the safety spot, it has really made a difference with our defense. And with those guys playing both ways, and we worked Juju at a little bit of receiver today, so they're going to take a lot of reps. They've got to be able to match and be as physical as what it is, and do what they've been doing lately. I've been real happy with that bunch.
Yeah, outside those safeties, I don't think we've missed very many starts out of that defensive front 9, which has not been the case on the offensive side. The injury bug has really jumped on the offensive side this year.
There's no doubt. They have moved the chairs around over there and put us in a position to where we've got the best 11 on the field right now. But the kids have played. And they've prepared this week, and they got a good look. We just got to go do it.
No doubt about it. Well, it's playoff time, Coach. It's the best time of the year in high school football, and it's a great time to be playing the Lobos. This rivalry is one of the best in the state of Texas, and we're not long away now from getting it on again tonight.
No, we need to snap that thing and get it on.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll be visiting with you at halftime and hopefully in a very high and amped up post-game show as well. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Appreciate it, Nasty.
That is our head coach, Todd Quick, and that does it for the Todd Quick Coaches Show live here from Lobo Stadium. Brought to you by CC Smokehouse. Don't go anywhere. We're getting it on next, live from Longview. It's your Cafe Del Rio pregame show next, right here on 103.7.
That concludes the Todd Quick Coaches Show, brought to you by Texan Credit in Lufkin and Nacogdoches.
Looking for an easy way to refill your prescriptions without having to wait for hours? A-Box Pharmacy has served Angelina County for over 39 years and knows how busy your day can get. With a 2-lane drive-through, website, Facebook page, and mobile app, getting refills is easy. As your community pharmacy, you can depend on us to take care of your prescription needs. All compounds and prescriptions are filled in-house for your convenience. Come by and see for yourself. Located at 200 Gaslight Boulevard in Lufkin.
It's the Lufkin Panthers pregame show, brought to you by Cafe Del Rio.
Well, hello, Panther fans, and welcome into another edition of Lufkin Panther Playoff Football, live here from Lobo Stadium. It's our Cafe Del Rio pregame show, live from Longview. I'm Gary Ivins Jr. Jeff Todd is on the sideline, and we have got a big by-district ball game for you tonight. It'll be the 84th meeting between the Lufkin Panthers and the Longview Lobos. It'll also be the 11th time they've met in the postseason, Jeff. The last few have gone the way of the Lobos, and we're hoping our Panthers can turn that around tonight.
Hey, we're still playing football in December, right?
Yes, we are.
And that's the big news. But yeah, it's been a strange year, and obviously these two are very familiar with each other. Of course, the staffs are good. Staffs are both good friends with each other, and so it will be Lufkin and Longview, and that's all you got to say. And we thought we were going to avoid the Lobos this year, but here we are.
Well, the regular season didn't go that way because of some prearranged determinations. But when we saw the districts come out back in February, I think a lot of people around the state go, okay, well, they're matched up. They're probably not going to meet in the first round. Maybe they meet in the fourth round. But how did we get here? Well, Highland Park came here to Lobo Stadium and beat the Lobos 18-16 in a last-second play. And, of course, the Panthers started the season out struggling just a bit, dropped our first two district ball games, fought back, eventually taking third. So they're the second-place team in District 7-5A. Lufkin comes in, obviously, as the third-place team in District 8-5A. And injuries on the offensive side have been the key here, especially to our go-to. Just like a year ago, it was Jalen Polk. This year, it was Caleb Berry. And we all know how special Caleb is. And when he went down with that foot against New Caney, he's not coming back, Jeff, and I think it's taking a toll for the team to adjust to that, and hopefully they're able to do that tonight.
Yeah, Gary, and there's been other injuries too, but yeah, Caleb Berry was going to be the leader of this football team, and along with Jordan Moore, and Caleb was going to be back there to help open up that passing game when Caleb goes down. That's been huge, obviously, for this offense. Not to state the obvious, but. It was a big blow, but Caleb's got a big bright future. We'll be signing next week, as a matter of fact, with the University of Washington. But he'll be on the sideline tonight here and cheering on his teammates.
Yes, he will. Like we said, these two teams have met in the playoffs 3 times in the last 6 years. They've all gone to the Lobos, Jeff. 2 of them have gone down to the last play of the ball game. 1 game did not, and we remember that up at Trinity Mother Francis where Cordell Stewart got. Game is tied, essentially. I think we were actually up 14-10. Cordell gets a concussion right before the halftime, unfortunately. He doesn't get to play. It turns into a blowout for the Lobos, but lo and behold, they have won 3 in a row in the postseason. And the last one I think we all remember was over at SFA in 2018 when Isaiah Phillips ran like a man-child against these Lobos, but it was a touchdown by Haynes King as a sophomore, propelled them to the state semifinals where they would lose that ball game. They would win the state championship the next year, but that was the latest matchup between these two teams in the postseason.
Yeah, and that was a tough defeat for the Panthers. Lufkin had taken the lead there late in that ball game, and a couple of injuries on defense, and there were some guys back there. I mean, it was obviously not their fault, but it just wasn't meant to be, and a deal that everything's kind of gone the Lobos' way these last few games.
Well, we could obviously sit here and we could talk about historical plays between these two teams for probably 2 or 3 days, but let's talk about the here and the now. And that, of course, Jordan Moore is making a start here. It'll be his second playoff start for the Panthers to come full circle, Jeff. His first start was 3 years ago as a sophomore. Kewan Thomas out with a fractured wrist there in the offseason. So Jordan came up here against the number 1 team in the state, live television, and, it seems like it was just yesterday. He played one of those games. I believe he had 3 touchdown passes in the ball game. Lufkin led the game by 7 with about 7 minutes to go. They scored 2 touchdowns late in the ball game and won it. But at that time, we thought Jordan was the heir apparent. Of course, Cordell comes back, goes on the long run. We know what happens there. But here we are full circle 2 years later, and Jordan Moore is making another start right here in the same place he made his first start as a Lufkin Panther in 2018.
And I think, watching him last week, he really played well last week. We talked about it all game, that he had his most efficient game of the season, the way he threw the ball, and we're going to need that from him tonight to come out victorious in this ball game.
Jordan went 33 of 42, 412 yards, 5 touchdowns. That was his second most passing yards in any game in his career. As you can hear the Lobos taken to the field. We're in your Cafe Del Rio pregame show. We'll take a quick break. We'll have your stadium and weather updates, your American Realty keys to the ball game. That's coming up next. We are live at Lobo Stadium right here in Longview. Cafe Del Rio pregame show next here on 103.7. Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance in Lufkin services our area and all of Texas. An independent agency with experts to help with personal, auto, home, life, health, and motorcycles. Online quotes are available. Find the best solution for your insurance needs with Hanover, Nationwide, Germania, or Liberty Mutual. Bartlett Baggett & Shands also offers commercial and business. Let them help you cut your insurance costs in Texas. 936-632-4496 or online at bbsins.com. And welcome back. It's our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. Gary Ivins Jr., Jeff Todd down on the sideline. Let's jump in real quickly. It's our weather and stadium updates, always brought to you by Caraway Funeral Home, Mr. Roy Caraway, and all the fine folks. In your time of need, let them take care of you. Nobody does it better in all of Deep East Texas than Caraway Funeral Home. And we are live here again, Jeff. It rained and poured, came in sideways all the way up here, but boy, we got here, and it's like the clouds parted because it has not rained a drop since we made it.
Yeah, a little front going to be pushing through later on, but hopefully the rain is done, and there is a little moisture on the field, and we'll see how that comes into play. But there is no rain falling, and going to be a great night for football as of right now.
Temperatures in the mid-60s. It doesn't look like they're going to drop below 50. Not going to be nearly as cold as it was last Friday night. I think we can say that.
It took me about 2 days to thaw my feet out, I believe, after last Friday night.
No doubt about that. Let's jump into our American Realty keys to the ball game. And, of course, Miss Jamie Hensley and all the fine folks at American Realty, whether you're buying, selling, wanting to rent, stop by. What do we call him, Spoon? Little Spoon. Stop by and give Little Spoon a call because, they've got a whole setup. Renting, buying, selling. I'm telling you right now, American Realty will take care of you, Miss Jamie Hensley and all the fine folks there. Keys to the ball game, Jeff. We were talking to Coach a little earlier. Longview is giving up less than 60 yards rushing per ball game. Our offensive line is really in shambles, and we'll go through that as we get to the starting lineups in a moment. If we're going to win tonight, Jordan Moore passed Reggie McNeil in passing yardage, the all-time Lufkin leader last week. If we're going to win tonight, he's going to have another night like he has the last two.
Yeah, he's going to have that 400-yard game like he had last week, and there's no doubt that we're down to we've got injuries obviously in the running back position, and obviously in the offensive line. So Jordan Moore is going to have to get back there and kind of make things happen and find his guys open.
I think Cam Jackson, and Christian Diaz out of the slot, Jeff. If they're not combining for 14 catches tonight and 150 yards and a couple of touchdowns, we're going to have trouble. It's going to have to be the quick passes, and those are the two inside guys that are going to have to get a jump on the route and get some plays. That, I think, and again, visiting with Coach. Defensively, we got to control number 7. Caden Meredith is going to be one of the best running backs we're ever going to see, Jeff. If he gets a rushing touchdown tonight, he will become the all-time leading rusher for touchdowns in Lobo history. And let me just tell you, that's a who's list if you're the top running back ever in Longview, Lobo Nation.
They've had a bunch of them, been going back into the early days, and as you said, Fred Talley, and I remember him playing. Remember Vondrell McGee, and there's been a bunch of good ones come out of there running that sweep right and left. Obviously, their offense has been a little different the last couple of years when Haynes Keane's at control, but that's something to be the all-time touchdown leader. Chance to have that record here at Longview.
3 Lobos have ran kickoff returns for touchdowns, Jeff. You know who they are. Two Lobos have ran for 3 touchdowns on a kickoff.
One of them played in the NFL.
Yeah, that's Bobby Taylor. The other one is Kayden Meredith. He'll be teeing it up here in just a little bit. That is your keys to the ball game. Once again, brought to you by American Realty. We've got our national anthem, I believe, coming up right now. And we'll have our Higginbotham Insurance starting lineups for you coming up in just a moment.
Thank you. And now the Lobo band will play our national anthem.
Boy, Jeff, I know we both play football, and I don't care how old we get. As long as they're playing that national anthem and we're on a Friday night, it makes me want to strap it up one more time.
It's time to get it on, man.
No doubt about it, as Coach Quick loves to say. And, boy, we are so happy to be here with you tonight. We are live once again. It's our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. Let's real quickly get into our starting lineups defensively. Higginbotham Insurance for the Panthers. It will be in the front. Owens, Jenkins, and Smallwood, the junior in the middle, seniors on the outside. Havard, the sophomore, starts on the outside linebacker, along with the senior Charlie Arnold. Moore and Maxey on the inside. Diaz on the back. And the two sophomores, Taylor and Michaela Credit, on the outside cornerbacks. Jeff, the starting lineup on the offensive side. We do know Jordan Moore will be talking about him throughout the night. We're going to see Cam Jackson and Christian Diaz on the slots. Obviously, inside, A.J. Montgomery, Kelton Wright outside. And Todrick Riley will be toting the rock tonight. Samuel Flack will be back there as well. The changes are going to come up front, Jeff. Self is going to move over to center tonight. Obviously, McCall broke his ankle, twisted his ankle last week. He is out. Mosby is out, so Johnson's going to start. Wynn comes in at guard. Self at center. Holman and McMillan on the right side are the same. Let's go down to the field where Jeff has our security and guarantees coin toss.
It looks like, Longview has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So the Panthers will be receiving the ball to start this game. This will conclude our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff and Lufkin Panther by-district playoff action here on 103.7.
That concludes the Lufkin Panthers pregame show, brought to you by Cafe Del Rio and Lufkin. Stay tuned for Lufkin Panthers football action on 103.7 FM and 1260 AM.
Experience superior Tex-Mex dining in a fun, energetic atmosphere today at Cafe Del Rio, 2301 South Medford Drive in Lufkin. Voted the best Mexican restaurant for 9 straight years now, with their fast, friendly staff serving award-winning fajitas, queso, margaritas, chips, salsa, and fresh in-house tortillas. Hot off the grill all day, every day. Catering's available. Let them do the work for your next get-together or holiday party. Cafe Del Rio. It's delicioso.
It's time for Lufkin Panther football action on 103.7 FM and 1260 AM. Here's your voice of the Panthers, Gary Ivins.
Welcome in, Panther fans. It is playoff football live here on 103.7. Your Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff is underway from Lobo Stadium. A high-end over-ender. Diaz, that's going to be Julian. Julian filling at the 5-yard line. Right off the gut, baby, and he's tripped up at the 35-yard line. Good starting position here for the Panthers on the special teams carry.
Yeah, we've seen Julian Diaz. He can make things happen there in this return game. And, they just reached out and grabbed him right by the foot, or I think he gets that way into Longview territory there.
Well, they sent us 800 tickets, Jeff. They are all gone. The band is here for the first time on the road. UIL opened it up. So the band is here, the drill team is here, the cheerleaders are here, and let's see if the boys can get it done.
It's a real football game now.
Well, it's not Lobo, Lufkin, normal. It's not packed on either side due to COVID, but as many people that are here, they are here. Jordan Moore brings his team out, and he will open with an empty back set. We're going to go deep to A.J. Montgomery on the first play. I got a feeling, Jeff, he's far to the left side. Jordan looking that way. Nope, he's going to go to Kelton on the other side. Kelton breaks one tackle out past the 40. Boy, Coach Green assured me we were going deep on the first play, Jeff, but that is not the case.
Yeah, just finds Kelton out there on the left side, and an easy tackle again. We got a new center in the game. Riley Self is moved from the guard position. Never played center as a varsity player.
Stop by and see the Davis boys. I'll get to that Higginbotham starting lineup in just a moment, but Riley Self, it is his first start at center tonight for the Panthers. Pressure coming from Jordan's left side. He's in the gun. High snap. Jordan gets it. He's going to be sacked. We just talked about it, and he snapped it right over Jordan's head, and Jordan's going to be sacked back at the 25, 27-yard line and lose about 15 yards, and it's going to be third down and long. Not only was it high, Jeff, it didn't have much on it. It floated, and it just set up disaster.
And he I think even if he'd have caught the snap, it was a jailbreak. There was 4 guys on him before just about when the ball got there.
They do not have a nose guard, but they do have 4 great down linemen who we'll talk about momentarily. It is third down and 16 for the Panthers. 3 receivers to the right. Good snap this time. Jordan has pressure going down for A.J. Left side, A.J.'s got coverage over there, and it is broken up at the last second. Double coverage over there and tipped away. That's number 14, Wallace on the coverage, and Lufkin will have to punt on first down.
On their first possession here, as there was good coverage down there as he did throw it up, and but A.J. unable to come up with the pass. Like you said, you thought that would be the first play to open up the game, but went for it on the probably were going to do it on the second play, obviously with the snap caused the issue there. So here we go as Lufkin will drop back to punt.
Yes, we will. It will be, is that Medina punting again tonight? Low snap, but he does go and gets it. Medina with a great kick. Fair catch is going to be called. Oh, he touched it. It's on the turf, but somehow that is going to be Davis running it down. He's all the way back down to the 10-yard line. Great coverage there, Jeff, and that is a break for the Lobos that they didn't lose that one.
Oh, and Medina, you do right. He got a great punt off, and they're going to be pinned. They're lucky to have the ball, but they're going to be pinned deep now when to start this first possession. This defense hopefully can create some kind of turnover or a big stop here.
Well, that flipped the script on the field position. It should have been fair caught at about the 30.
Well, and the officials are having a discussion over here about where the ball was touched now.
Well, he called for a fair catch and then dropped it.
That should be a delay of game.
Well, he dropped it. What's the delay?
Well, I mean, he still can't even. I don't think he can run it after he's away for a fair catch.
Well, once you drop it, it's they're going to mark it at the 20. I think they're going to get about 8-yard break here, Jeff. He got tackled back at the 12-yard line. Again, he called
I think wherever he picks it up after he's called the fair catch, he cannot advance it.
Okay, well, here they go. It'll be the Lobos' first possession of the ball game, and the sophomore Allen, the quarterback, will run them out. They got a lot of sophomores, but we're going to call number 7, Kayden Meredith. He's not a sophomore. 3-year starter for head coach John King in his 19th year. And, of course, the first handoff will go to Kayden Meredith. He'll go off the left tackle, pick up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 coming up. They got big guys across the front. The best one's going to be number 50, the right tackle, Norman. He's a sophomore, Jeff, 6'3", 240 pounds. Bush, Cox, Sterling, and Vaughn across the front, and their big girth is over that left side. 275 with Vaughn, 285 with Sterling, and that's where they ran right there. But when they want to throw it, they're looking at number 8, the sophomore, 6'2", 180 pounds. That's Hale, and he is their leader in reception. Here comes the end around Meredith, trying to get to the corner. There's a block in the back. No call. He's out to the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down. There is out question. Harvard got blocked in the back right there, and that's not going to get called.
Yeah, as I'm watching a replay right here, Harvard was
right there
on the corner, right there on the replay.
Pushed right to the ground.
No call on the block in the back.
So that is going to be a gain of about 14 yards. They give him the 39-yard line while he's finally pushed out of bounds by Taylor. And it is first down and 10 for the Lobos. First possession for Longview. Handoff again to Meredith. Dances to the left, now back to the right. He will be tackled. Good tackle there by Caden Maxey. He's past the 40-yard line, however, now to the 42. And that'll be about a 3-yard gain here on first down. After that, Floors and more first down for the Lobos. Nothing like playoff football, Jeff. It just brings a little bit more excitement. Even in a year where you're normally going to see 10,000 people at this stadium. And I think final number is going to be about 3,000.
But you can tell the intensity already on both sides.
No doubt about it. Allen rolling to his left. The right-hander wants to throw. He's got a man open in the flat, and it again is Meredith. Meredith's going to be tackled, but no, excuse me, that is not Meredith. That's going to be number 9. Not one of the guys I had
listed. Taylor.
Taylor again, yeah, you're right. The junior. Not one of their top 4 receivers by receptions on the season anyway. Again, they've run the ball a lot. Meredith has 22 touchdowns on the season.
He just was rolling out to his left and just kind of stopped, and Taylor found a little opening right there in the middle of the defense, and he threw a good pass to him to pick up the Floors and more first down.
And there goes Meredith in motion to the left. Handoff will go inside, and he breaks a tackle. Good run there. That's going to be the fullback, Haynes, the junior. Not Haynes King, but right now it's not mattering. They are running this thing right at us. The ball's going to be on the left hash, and it'll be another first down inside our 40-yard line. They're in the all greens with the yellow and white numerals. Panthers in the road white jerseys with the purple numerals tonight. The winner of this ball game more than likely will get number 3, Lancaster, next week. So first down and 10 on the initial drive for the Lobos. Split backfield. Allen wants to throw. Looking, going wide left, and there is wide open. That's Hale. Gets by Taylor on the far side, cuts it to the middle, still dancing inside the 5, touchdown. Hale all the way from 37 yards out. We can't touch him. And the sophomore has got another touchdown on this season, and they strike first with a 37-yard touchdown strike here in the first quarter.
He broke a number of tackles there across the middle there. The defender actually slipped there on the cut and at the 20-yard line, and then broke about 2 or 3 tackles there, made some Panthers miss as he goes into the end zone.
Yes, he does. Bad start here for the Panthers. They've got a great extra point kicker. Oh, but the snap is bobbled. He's going to try to run. Now throw it to the end zone. It's intercepted. The A-Belts Pharmacy extra point is not going to count. The snap, well, I don't know if it was a good one or bad one, Jeff, but the holder just
dropped it, yeah.
So the score will be 6-0. We will take a quick break. Lufkin down here early in Lobo land, 6-0 on 103.7.
All right, get in closer. Big smile, hold up the keys, and that's another Moving Day selfie, brought to you by Commercial Bank of Texas. We're the community bank that brings you the latest technology and tools, so you have time to enjoy your #new house. Apply in person, over the phone, or online at cbtx.com. Low rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. That's banking Texas style. Commercial Bank of Texas. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back. It's Lufkin Panther football. Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. 6 plays, 80 yards, 2:28 off the clock. It's a 38-yard touchdown pass from the sophomore to sophomore, Allen to Hale. Hale's going to be a great one, Jeff, and that is a touchdown. The extra point is no good, and that is your Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update.
Yeah, they made it look easy there, doing a lot of it on the ground. Completed 2 passes. Of course, the big one coming there, the last one for the touchdown to his favorite target.
He got away from Taylor, and boy, once he did that, we couldn't get away. There's a Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff once again. It is going to be fielded at the 7-yard line. That is going to be, I believe, Diaz once again catching it up the middle, and he will be brought down shy of the 30-yard line at about the 28-yard line, where the Panthers will take over. We picked up 8 yards on first down, but it was the high snap on second down that put us at 3rd and 15, and eventually we had to punt. So Jordan Moore will bring his squad out here for the second early possession of the first quarter. 7:50 to go in your Texan Credit first quarter. Lufkin down 6-0 here on 103.7. Jordan Moore will be in the gun. Todrick Johnson offset to his right. 2 receivers either side. Ball dead center of the field. They appear to be sitting with that 4-man front. No blitz coming. Fake handoff. Quick throw, and there's the slant pass caught on that far side by the Panthers, and that's A.J. Montgomery. On that slant, he gets out past the 35-yard line, just shy of the 36. And, again, that's going to be about 7 yards on first down.
Good protection there for Jordan as he had some time to get that ball away. And A.J. caught that ball and then took 2 steps backwards.
Yeah, he just got to keep – and Jordan led him perfectly. I think he tried to hope he could spin back toward the sideline and pick up some extra yardage, but it was covered up very well. Flack now split to the far right as well. He hadn't played much in the last couple of weeks with that ab injury, but he is in. 2 receivers either side. Todrick Johnson offset to the right. This will be the first run play. No, it won't. Fake it, and the ball is thrown behind Cameron Jackson. Cameron was a little open, but the ball was behind him, and it'll be 3rd down and about 2.5.
Well, you had to get rid of that one kind of quick there as he was looking for Cameron, that little slant from the left side that time.
We have got to get some sustained drives. The best defense we're going to have tonight is the offense keeping the football. But these defensive linemen, the strength of this unit is these down linemen, Hale, Jones, Arthur Bryant, and Carr.
And that was Jones in there providing the pressure then.
He is good. 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers at the 36-yard line. Jordan wants to throw again, looking right, wide open, and oh, my God, he dropped it. A.J. Montgomery's not going to go to the house, Jeff, but he's going to pick up 20 or 25 yards. Jordan hit him right on the 3, and he dropped it. It's 4th down.
But we've got a flag down here at the quarterback. We're going to have a roughing the passer.
All right. A Whataburger penalty flag, roughing the passer, and it is going to be a huge first down for Lufkin. Boy, A.J.'s not going to be any more open than he was right there tonight, Jeff.
He's running for days there if he catches that one. And
if he
actually had it look like for a step or two, and he just went as he started to run.
If he breaks,
and look upfield, I think he was shocked at how open he was.
If he breaks one tackle, he's scoring a touchdown. He was that far open. But we get a break. We're into their side of the field at the 49-yard line. Panthers trying to answer. We're down 6-0 here. It is your Texan Credit. Check them out online, TexanCredit.com. Stores in Lufkin and Nacogdoches. Quick payday loan. Texan Credit. Check them out, TexanCredit.com. 2 receivers either side now for Jordan. The Panthers have not attempted a run play yet. Tydrick Johnson offset to the right, ball on the left hash. First run play, handoff to Johnson. Runs over the fullback, boom, boom, boom. Doesn't pick up a lot of yards, Jeff, but he did deliver the blow there on that linebacker. Templeton was the recipient of that S&W collision. But you're right, only 1 yard.
Yeah, he had a chance there, and but we saw Johnson last week break a number of runs right up the middle. He runs right up the field.
2nd down and 9 after the first running play for the Panthers. Trips to the left now for Jordan Moore. And Jordan will fake the handoff. Quick throw to the right side. This time A.J. catches, dance around right side, tries to get to the sideline. He will have a first down on the 9-yard play.
Boy, Jacob Williams, the corner over there, is giving A.J. all kinds of room. If he's going to give him that kind of room, and we'll go there all night.
So here we go. Panthers down 6-0. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. First down and 10 for Lufkin at the Lobo 38-yard line. Jordan Moore, 3 receivers to his left. A.J. the lone man to the right. They see something they like out there wide. The receiver of the defenders got Davis out there covering him. Is only 5'9", 140. Handoff goes to Todrick Johnson, and just nowhere to go, Jeff. These guys do not allow anything on the ground, and without Caleb, we have not been able to run the ball all year long.
No, other than a couple of ball games against Caney Creek, and we did a little bit last week against Waller, but this front four of the Lobos, they're going to the offensive line's going to have to bear down, open up some holes.
No disrespect to Caney Creek or Waller, but these boys are not them.
Exactly.
No gain there for Todrick Johnson, the senior, on first down. 2nd down and 10. It'll be A.J. and Cam Jackson split far to his right. Flack and that'll be right, split far to the left. Ball on the right hash, 2nd and 10. Jordan looking down the middle of the field. He's got Flack. It's thrown, however, high and behind him. Flack had a little bit of pressure on his backside, passed a little high, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
And Jordan had time there. Again, he had the pump fake and then threw it to Flack, and Flack had a step on the man. He just got to get it lower and get it in there. He did not have to rush the throw there.
Clock stopped at 5:02 here. Lufkin trailing at 6-0. Halftime and postgame and pregame and in-game stats brought to you by Southside Bank. 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers either side. Ball again on the right hash. Jordan takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it right. Trying to come back as A.J. couldn't bring it down. His progress to the ball was impeded on the underthrow. But they are not going to throw a flag out there on Davis. It's going to be 4th and 10, and the Panthers are going to go for it.
Yeah, I was going to say this will be 4-down territory here as Lufkin into Longview territory, but going to need 10 yards to pick up that Floors and More first down.
We're 12 of 22 on 4th downs for the season, average of 5 yards, however. This one is of 10. 4th and 10. Now Jordan scoots back like he might punt. Good snap, and Jordan will do the pooch punt. He shanked it. And it's fair call down. No, he didn't call a fair catch down the right sideline. This is going to be a terrible play for Lufkin as Jordan shanked it. The cornerback just took it, went right down the sideline, and we're going to lose about 30 yards of field position on the play.
Yeah, no one covered him there as he was aware and caught it, and so they just would be better off going for it at this point.
For Horace, heating an air punt, well, he didn't kicking it right there wasn't the plan. He shanked it. And they run it back 30 yards to our 45-yard line, and this game is not starting out good for the Panthers. Allen will lead his troops back out. It'll be a handoff inside to the fullback. Haynes up the middle. He will eventually be tackled by Julian Diaz, but it'll be about a 5-yard gain. And limping off the field on the far side, Jeff, is another Panther.
That's Bryce Owens. That's not who we need going out of the game.
No, we cannot afford that. He did get off the field, but he is in obvious pain on the far side. Kayden Elijah, the senior, will come in to replace him. It'll be 2nd down and 5 after a 5-yard gain on first down. Allen will have Meredith offset now. He will go in motion to the right. Empty backfield. Allen wants to throw it out here to the flat. That's going to be the sophomore. Haynes wide open, the fullback. Will go all the way down to the 31-yard line, and it is going to be another Floors and More first down for the Lobos.
And Tanner Havard on the tackle out there.
Nobody went with him, Jeff. He was wide open. Good to see the Panther band here. Again, 800 student tickets allowed to us. And from what I can tell, it's 2,200 issued to the Lobo fans. And it looks like all of those were pretty much visiting with their coaches anyway before the game were dished out. Handoff will go to Meredith inside. He will runs through the arm tackle of Taylor. Taylor had him wrapped up around the line of scrimmage, but he fought through that. It carries Taylor for a few yards. You can't arm tackle that big kid. He picks up 9. You got to put some legs into that tackle, Jeff.
Yeah, he is a hard runner. There's no doubt. And when he gets that ball, he's moving hard and fast upfield.
Meredith, 55 career touchdowns, 53 or 56 career touchdowns, 53 rushing, 3 via the kickoff return. Second down and 1. It's going to be Meredith again. Cut it outside. He's going to pick up another chunk of yardage. A whole host of Panthers are going to bring him down, led by Smallwood and company, but it's going to be another 7, 8, 9-yard gain for Meredith. And right now, everything is hitting for the Lobos. They lead at 6-0, and they are threatening again. Panthers have moved the ball through the air in their first 2 possessions, but a couple of errant passes and a bad snap have stopped both tries for Lufkin. The Lobos have not been stopped yet. 1 touchdown and in the Gan Medford red zone again. 1st and 10 at the 14. Handoff goes to the big tailback fullback, and that is going to be Haynes, the junior. As you can hear with the horn and the howling of the Wolves, another untouched touchdown, for the Lobos, and it is 12-0.
And Meredith hadn't gotten that record yet. Either touchdown have been to him. They will now. They did miss the extra point in their last touchdown as they bring the kicking team out again.
This time he does get the snap down. If the snap gets down, he's going to make it. Abel's Pharmacy extra point is good. And we are still 2:33 to go here in the Texan Credit first quarter. It's all Lobos at the moment, 13-0. Panthers about to come back on the offensive here on 103.7.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years' experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
Welcome back. Lufkin Panther football on 103.7. A Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. 5 plays, only 45 yards after the punting mishap, and it culminates in a 15-yard touchdown run by Haynes. Abel's Pharmacy extra point is good, 13-0. It's a Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. Here's another Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff, and in the Lobos, low line driving kick. Diaz is going to field this one. Nope. He's going to let this one go through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the Panthers will get the ball here at the 25 to start our 3rd possession of the ball game. Lufkin so far with about, 24 yards of total offense. That can't be right. Where is it there? Yep, 23 yards of total offense.
It had the big loss on the snap.
Yeah, we lost 13 yards, I believe it was, on that bad snap. So Lufkin so far with, 10 plays for 12 total yards. But we did get the ball down to the 39, but the drive stalled on possession 2. We got to get something going offensively. You can't let these guys get too far out in front. The score's already 13-0. Jordan in the gun, 2 receivers either side. Fake handoff, step up in the pocket. Jordan running for his life, steps up, will get a few yards, Jeff. I don't know why we're trying to play action pass, because they are not going to respect the run
They're not going to bite on that, are they?
No. I know it's a read option, but
he was able to scramble and pick up 4.
Yeah, that's our best run of the night was Jordan. And I think we're going to have to move the pocket, Jeff, because those guys on the corners are coming in a fierce rate of speed. They have flipped it and put Davis over here against Kelton and flipped the cornerbacks for them and put their stud over there, Williams, on A.J. Montgomery. 2nd down and 6, and they're going to Montgomery. Montgomery got by his man, but it's overthrown and intercepted. I don't know if it was overthrown or not. I think that might be more on A.J. I think he stopped his route.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was overthrown or underthrown. Jordan threw it inside. A.J. broke to the outside. Cameron Thomas with the pick for the Lobos.
Right into his hands, and that is going to be the 8th interception of the season for Jordan.
Yeah, A.J. looked like he stopped a little bit in that route.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm putting that one on Jordan. I'll be honest with you. I think A.J., I don't know if he saw something or just thought, I don't know what happened. But
Bryce Owens still out of the game. He's over here under the tent getting taken up.
Terrible start for the Panthers. Got to do something to change it around. Here goes Meredith with a carry, and he will be tackled. Good tackle there by the Panthers. Caden Maxey coming up to make it. 2-yard gain for Meredith. He will be an all-stater coming up at the end of this season when the votes come out for sure. Got a lot of people listening in. I was down at the post office today out on Old Union. We got a lot of fans down there. Jeff, all the guys listening up. Sure appreciate you guys. Don't tune us out early tonight. Cardiac pack ain't going nowhere tonight, Jeff.
We'll be here till the end.
And so will these boys. 13-0, however, the score at the moment. 2nd down and 8. We need something positive to happen here quickly. Quick throw out to the right side. Meredith, it'll be low. Definitely not a lateral. It'll be incomplete, and it will be, by my account, the first 3rd down of the night for the Lobos.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 here. Got him behind the chains a little bit.
Got to get a stop here. I mean, it is something. You've got to get just some kind of momentum on the side of the old purple and white. The boys can do it. We need Smallwood to get past that big right tackle over here in Norman and make a big, one of those big Smallwood hits. Come on, big buddy. 3rd down and 8 at their own 45. Allen's in the gun, rolling to his right, rolling. Here comes the blitz. Force from the pocket. There's our boy, Smallwood Jr. He hits him and throws it into the dirt. They'll call it incomplete, but Smallwood made the play, Jeff.
And you dialed it up. You called it. He needed to make a play, and he did.
Had to have it. It is 4th and 8, and it appears the Lobos. We got a penalty flag back here, Jeff. You got to be kidding me. If they call passing,
roughing the passer,
or it could be intentional grounding. It's intentional grounding.
Yeah, that's what the Lufkin coaches were calling for, and that lost it down.
I was about to throw up because Smallwood hit him, and he still had the ball, and that was the call, intentional grounding of Whataburger penalty flag. So they will get the sack back at the 35-yard line. So it's 4th down and about 18.
Bryce Owens is over here on the sideline trying to run. They're checking him out. He has obviously got a noticeable limp, but he's going to try to go if he can.
Snap! It's over the head. The punter's going at it. It's at the 5. He kicks it. I don't know what the heck that was. Lufkin touches the ball. We've got it at the 25-yard line.
What are we doing touching the ball?
I don't know. That was a mess.
And we've got a flag.
A Whataburger penalty flag. The snap went over the punter's head. He kicked it from the 5, did one heck of a job just to get it out of there. Panthers fell on it at the 25, and then a Whataburger penalty flag claim after the play.
Boy, someone went sliding in there after that ball, almost pulled a Leon Lett.
So we will keep it here.
But I think you're going to have a dead ball personal foul going against Longview here.
It's definitely a dead ball foul, and definitely Lufkin recovered the punt. So we got the ball.
Going to be 2 fouls. Yeah, they're going to be all setting.
So Diaz for Lufkin and 79 for the Lobos. That is Vaughn, the backup offensive lineman. Both of them get personal fouls. They offset, and Lufkin gets a break on special teams. It's not a strata roofing turnover, but the bad snap sets us up in great field position, and we have got to take advantage of these close, short fields produced by the turnover. 1st down and 10 at the 25. 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jordan in the gun. 2 receivers either side. He will fake the handoff. Quick throw out to the right side. Kelton right. They move him over to the right side, Jeff. He picks up 12 yards inside the Gann Medford red zone to the 14-yard line. Coach Green moving Kelton around a little bit, and it'll be a 1st down for Lufkin.
And he got a good block out there from Cam as Cam had his guy tied up, and that allowed him to get past the 1st down marker.
1st down and 10 for Lufkin at the 14-yard line, trying to cut into this 13-0 lead. The clock is stopped at 37 seconds. Panthers got a bad snap, took it for have great field position due to it. Can we take advantage of it? First down and 10. Jordan hands it off to Todrick. Bates a tackle, gets through another tackle inside the 10. He'll be brought down at the 9-yard line. That is our biggest run of the night. 6-yard gain for Todrick Johnson, the senior, and that could do it for the first quarter if the Panthers elect to do so, down 13-0. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 9, and it looks like Coach Tom Quick said, let's go to the other end. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. That'll do it for the Texan Credit first quarter. Thank you for tuning us in. We're brought to you by JM Chevrolet. We'll have that first quarter scoreboard coming up for you in a second. Panthers down 13-0, but threatening here when we come back. Second quarter action on 103.7.
How do you spell comfort?
When my heater's not working properly, I spell comfort, F-E-R-R-A-R-A.
When my thermostat needs adjusting, I spell comfort, F-E-R-R-A-R-A.
Meeting your comfort demands is always our top priority. We are proud to provide custom AC installation, repair, and maintenance services. We're here to help you make the right decisions to keep you comfortable in your home or business.
How do you spell comfort?
F-E-R-R-A-R-A.
All aboard the Ferrari train. We're your comfort specialist.
Welcome back. Don't forget, we are streaming live at sports1037.com. That's sports1037.com. That's brought to you by all of us at Modern Cleaners. Stop by and see us. Modern Cleaners, be looking fresh like the Panthers do today. That is Modern Cleaners. Jeff, let's get to that JM Chevrolet scoreboard right quick. 5A Division I state playoffs. Some last night, most tonight. Magnolia over McKinney North out of our district, 24-2 in the first quarter. Lancaster already up 14-0. Again, the winner will probably get them. Elsewhere, let's see. Last night, of course, New Caney got beat by Highland Park 56-21 out of our district as well. Lone Star moved on an easy fashion as well. We'll get to more JM Chevrolet scoreboard shows for you coming up a little bit later. Lufkin looking at 2nd down and 4 inside the game, meant for red zone at the 9-yard line. 20 personnel, 2 backs in the backfield. Flag to the right, Todrick Johnson to the left. Todrick will take the handoff. And, boy, Jeff, he's going to fall forward to maybe the original line of scrimmage, but we cannot settle for field goals at this situation. We got to have 6, and it's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, he maybe got half a yard there, if that. They pretty much gave him the line of scrimmage. It's going to be, like you said, going to be 3rd and 5 here for the Panthers. They can get a first down at the 4-yard line.
Panthers will come to the line of scrimmage. One back in the backfield. That's Todrick Johnson offset to the left. Trips left here for Jordan. Ball is on the right hash. We're going toward that the south end zone here in Longview. 13-0 deficit for the Panthers. Jordan needing a touchdown pass. Fakes the handoff, throws it up for grabs, and Cameron and Flack ran the exact same route, Jeff. The problem is Jordan threw it to the back pylon, and nobody was there, and we send on the field goal unit, and even if he happens to make this, Jeff, this is a huge win for the Lobos.
Yeah, it is. Lufkin was set up in great field position after that bad snap on the punt. But no matter what, you got to have these 3 points.
It'll bring on Cano's 8 of 8 of extra points last week. He made 3 field goals at Caney Creek, including our season long of 40. This will be placed at the 16-yard line, 26-yard kick. The snap is a good one, and the kick is in there. He hooked it right inside that left upright, and the Panthers are on the board. But like I said, with the field position, that is a huge win for the Lobos. 13-3, early second quarter right here on 103.7.
At Layered Home and Floors & More Design Center, you will find home, lifestyle decor, and gifts you absolutely love. Come by and visit at 207 North John Redditt Drive or visit the online Layered Homes online store at layerdhomelufkin.com. The vibe at Layered Home and Floors & More Design Center is a relaxed and comfortable lifestyle with gifts and decor for you and your home. From flooring to lighting and everything in between, you'll be wowed by the most fragrant candles, stylish pillows, and finishes for your home that will inspire your creative flair. Curated and designed by Cindy Aldred with the popular blog The Creativity Exchange. Come by and visit 207 North John Redditt Drive in Lufkin. Visit Layered Homes online store at layerdhomelufkin.com.
Well, welcome back. It's Lufkin Panther football. Panthers with a scoring drive update. 1:39 off the clock. 5 plays, 16 yards, 26-yard field goal by Cano. That is your scoring update brought to you, as always, by Hyundai of Lufkin. Panthers go with a high pooch kick on the Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff, and it is a good open field tackle there by A.J. Montgomery. We're not going to give any extra possessions to Kayden Meredith. I can promise you that.
Yeah, and
touches. I mean.
That's exactly right. We saw him return a ball against Lufkin as a sophomore, and great tackle there as they did not fair catch it, and A.J. Montgomery right there to clothesline him with the tackle.
So that Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. Panthers get the field goal. It's 13-3. Can the defense step up one more time here early in the second? Oh! S&W collision. Smallwood, don't start talking some smack. We don't need that yet. Big hit by Meredith back at the 26-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 2.
Yeah, Smallwood beat his guy to the inside off the line of scrimmage, and he was there to meet Meredith as he was trying to make his cut.
Second, they're only going to give him a loss of about 1.5. It looked like he lost more than that because Smallwood picked him up and slammed him, but they gave him forward progress to about the 28-yard line. So we'll call it second down and a short 12 for the Lobos. Meredith is the deep back in the eye. Fullback is Haynes right behind Allen. Allen wants to throw. Nope, it is the delayed handoff. Some would call that another big tackle. Smallwood is bringing everything he has got tonight. That's why he's our leader, and another tackle for loss for the senior.
Yeah, did a good job of fighting off a block there on the line of scrimmage and getting down inside and making that stop. And as you said, that's why he's got D1 offers.
No doubt about it. Well, the Wolfpack of Nevada are going to love to have this kid. 2 tackles for loss in a row. It's now second down and 12 officially. Third down and 12. Can the Panthers force a second consecutive punt? Looking to bring pressure. Allen's in the gun. He wants to throw. Looking right. No pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Now throws it to the flat. Big hit by the Panthers. Coming up and making that play is Tanner Havard. He makes the tackle quickly after Hopkins makes the catch. And the Lobos, for the second time, will have to line up the punt.
Boy, good job. Tanner Havard there sitting back in that coverage as he didn't get fooled and looking in the backfield. He follows the guy coming out of there and does a good job of making the tackle right when he catches it. So Longview will have to punt again.
Well, the last one they snapped it over the punter's head. Their punter obviously is number 97. That is Powell. He is standing at the 19-yard line. Lufkin with the Diaz twin. There's a low snap. This time it's on the ground. He gets it off. It is a Shankopotamus. Again, get away from the ball. It takes a huge Lufkin bounce. It's still rolling. Panthers will get on the Lobo side of the field. Down 10 when we come back on 103.7.
Gan Medford Real Estate is the home team. An East Texas family tradition since 1964 with honesty, integrity, and professionalism. View properties online and virtual tours at lufkinrealestate.com. The home team, Gan Medford, a proven leader in real estate. We have the key to your new home. Gan Medford is online at lufkinrealestate.com.
Back in action here, early second quarter, 9 minutes to go in the half. Bartley back at Shands Insurance AC halftime show coming up. Panthers back. Great field position at the 43. Jordan's got a man wide open down the left hash. That is Cameron Jackson inside the 25. He is down to the 23-yard line, and that, my friends, is a first down. Floors and more first down for the Panthers.
Well, you talked about it in the pregame. You've got to have Cameron Jackson and Christian Diaz when he's in there playing offense in that slot, having big nights tonight for Lufkin to have success.
Big Floors and more layered home first down for the Pack. 13-3 is your score. Lufkin on the offensive again. The defense has provided 2 stops in a row. 2 receivers either side here for Jordan. Ball on the left hash. Good snap. Got some time. Looking. Throws it out of bounds. He was trying to get over to Cameron Jackson, but a lot of time took in that pocket, and Jordan did a great job there throwing that ball away.
Yeah, and a good job that time by the offensive line, keeping the pressure off of Jordan as well. He had all day, but good coverage downfield by the Lobos.
No doubt about that. The offensive line held up well, but Jordan had that internal clock ticking right there and knew he needed to throw it away. He didn't try to force it. Let's live the fight here on second down. Clock stopped, 8:14 to go in the half. Lufkin down 13-3. Trying to get back in this one. We are live in Longview at Lobo Stadium. Second down and 10. Ball at the Lobo 23-yard line. Jordan in the gun. 2 receivers either side for Jordan. Ball on the left hash. Looking right, throwing left. Got a man wide open and a God off. Dog, it dropped again. He hit Kelton Wright right on the 1 and the 3. It's a first down if he catches it. He's not covered. And the second straight drop tonight for the Panthers, a wide-open receiver.
Yeah, you know, there is a little moisture on the field, you know, but they're bringing in balls pretty regularly. But it just, I think it just slipped right through his hands.
You got to catch it before you run. That's what that was. He tried to turn it upfield before he watched it in. And it went through the hands off the 13, harmlessly to the turf. 3rd down and 10 for Jordan. 2 receivers to both sides here. Once again, ball on the left hash. Jordan again going the same route. And this time he catches it. But, my God, he fell down, Jeff. Kelton's going to have a first down, but he falls down a yard short.
He caught that one and had all kinds of room. There was no one even in front of him as he turned to go outside. And he just kind of stumbled as he turned to go outside and was easily going to have the first down, but the Lufkin offense will stay on the field here in this 4th and 2.
Gosh, he gets inside the 10 easy if he just stays on his feet, but he falls down. Huge play here. 4th down and 2 inside the Caden Meredith red zone for the Panthers. Jordan in the gun. 2 receivers either side. Ball on the left hash. Jordan throws it. Tipped high. Intercepted in the end zone. Boy.
Yeah, he was going looking the short slot man there on the slant, and it gets tipped, and it goes all the way end zone, and Longview intercepts it, and they'll have the ball at the 25-yard line.
Second interception tonight on Jordan. That drive should have been much more than that. That's not his fault, but Lobos get it back. Quick 30-second break. Middle of second quarter here. 13-3 Lobos on 103.7.
Gan Medford Real Estate is the home team, an East Texas family tradition since 1964 with honesty, integrity, and professionalism. View properties online and virtual tours at lufkinrealestate.com. The home team, Gan Medford, a proven leader in real estate. We have the key to your new home. Gan Medford is online at lufkinrealestate.com.
Back to Lobo Stadium. First down doesn't net much, but we've got a Whataburger penalty flag on the field, and it appears after the interception, Lufkin sends 12 men out on the field for first down, and that is going to be the call. 12 men on the field against the Panthers, so they'll take that. It'll be first down and 5. Well, we have had opportunity to actually have a lead here, Jeff. 2 possessions inside their 20 and netted 3 points. And you go back, Jeff, all year long, red zone, we have only scored points on 73% of the trips into the red zone. That has been a problem all year.
Yeah, that's not good statistical football.
No, handoff goes to Meredith. He will carry Maxey and company out for about 6 yards, and that'll be a first down for the Lobos. You can't make those kind of mistakes against great teams, especially at their house in the postseason. Hopefully our boys can battle. You know they're going to battle back, but that right there was a blow to the solar plex for sure.
Yeah, I've had two big special teams mistakes on the punts by the Lobos, and like you said, Lufkin only able to come up with 3 points.
Puts us -8 in the turnover category for the season after that second interception. Fake handoff. Here they come the other way. Late option pitch goes to Meredith down the right side. He's finally forced out of bounds by Diaz, but that's going to be a big gain by the combination of Allen and Meredith on the option play, and it'll be a first down for the Lobos just shy of midfield.
Boy, Jackson Warden just got sucked right down inside there at the line of scrimmage, and that's what opened that up. You got to read your keys there.
No rain tonight. It was expected throughout the night, but most of the bad stuff came through early. Once again, Jeff Todd on the sideline, brought to you by Southern Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. 6:28 to go here before the halftime show. Lobos leading at 13-3. It'll be a handoff to Meredith, cut back to the right side. He's not going to get a bunch, but still, he hits that line going downhill, Jeff. He's going to pick up 4 yards on first down.
Smallwood there on the hit and the tackle for the Panthers, and he lowered his shoulder and put a pretty good lick on him.
He's done it all night. He's already got 4 tackles by my account. Talk about a Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game, which reminds me I didn't get to our first quarter stats, which have really been skewed for the Lobos. They ran 13 plays in the first half for 127 yards. Lufkin 14 for 32. It will be a quick handoff to the fullback going right side. He's going to carry Smallwood. Smallwood got on his back and will get another tackle, but it's going to be a 6-yard gain and another first down. Floors and more first down for the Lobos. Jeff, our Southside Bank first quarter stats, Lufkin 5 rushes for 2 yards. We've had a couple of runs here in the second quarter, but it's not much better than that.
Yeah, nothing much going on the ground for the Panthers. Again, another injury update. Bryce Owens is still over here on the sidelines and doesn't look like he's going to be able to go.
It looked like he had his ankle rolled up on. And we're going to get our first official timeout of the ball game, it appears. Lufkin will take our first timeout. 5:22 to go in the first half. This second quarter action brought to you, you know it, by all of our good friends at Fajara's Heating and Air. Lufkin down 13-3, middle of the second quarter here on 103.7.
Higginbotham Insurance in Lufkin. Thousands of companies and individuals across Texas and South Central U.S. trust Higginbotham's single-source solution for insurance and financial services. Insurance for your business, employees, or family. In fact, we're always by your side. Getting you covered is just what we do on day 1. We support you on day 2 and every day after. It's what we call 2-day services, because we deliver everything you need to limit your risk, manage your plans, and control your costs through the term of your insurance policies. Global reach, local touch, single source. Higginbotham Insurance, 3110 South First Street in Lufkin. Call 936-634-2291.
Welcome back. It's Lufkin Panther football right here on 103.7, your JM Chevrolet second quarter scoreboard. We'll be coming up for you in just a matter of moments. Magnolia's up 24-2. I'll get it after this first down. Lobo's on the move again at the Panther 42-yard line. Handoff goes inside to Haynes. He breaks through a couple of tackles, and Diaz tries to strip the ball but can't bring him down. And that'll be Haynes all the way down to the 26-yard line. Big first down for the Lobos. JM Chevrolet quickly, second quarter scoreboard. Magnolia up 24-2. Lancaster up 21-0 at the half. And the other game in our district, Jeff, of course, is us. One was last night, and College Station, they are going to play tomorrow night, and they will be teeing it up, I believe, with Sherman, and that'll be over in College Station at Cougar Stadium at 2 o'clock. JM Chevrolet, second quarter scoreboard update. Lobos down to the Panther 36-yard line. First down and 10. Allen under center, I backfield. Here goes Meredith. Cuts it out right side. Lufkin trying to get him down. Boy, they are running and gashing us now as we look to be a little gassed. 9-yard gain for Meredith, just shy of a first down.
Yeah, they tried to arm tackle Meredith there as he came to the outside, and you can't do that.
No, sir. And you just feel, Jeff, if they get they get the third quarter kickoff, if they get a score here and come out in the third quarter and get another one, they'll put this game away in the early third quarter. So if you can hold them to a field goal, you still got stuff. But, boy, this is a huge 4 minutes of this ball game in this late second quarter. Tight formation for the Lobos. Allen under center. Guess who? It's Meredith cutting it outside, trying to get to the corner. Great open field tackle by Taylor. The sophomore cornerback comes up and brings him down at the 16-yard line. Thought he lost a yard, Jeff, but I think they're going to give him a great spot.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down.
They're going to give him the first down. Boy, you're right. I did not see that coming. I'm saying they wouldn't have got it on 3rd or 4th and 1, but still. So the ball we've marked at the 16-yard line. First down and 10 for the Lobos inside the Gan Medford red zone. They lead it 13-3. Lufkin with 2 trips to the red zone here and only 3 points to show for it. Kelton Wright with not his favorite possession in the last one. Hoping for this defense to keep it close. Meredith with another deep handoff. Fights down inside the 15, down to the 11. That is Deason and company in on the tackle at the 12-yard line. There'll be a 4-yard gain. They mark it at the 12. So it'll be second down and about 6. They're going to lure us to sleep, Jeff, and throw a big fade here to Hale, number 8. Just keep a close eye. Where is 8 at? He's not on the field at the moment.
Yeah, Coach Quick brought the corners down here. They'd made an adjustment, and they were watching to see if he came back in.
He did not. There's Meredith on the handoff, but he gets through the first wave of defenders down to the 5, and that's going to be another first down for the Lobos. As we know they're running it, they know they're running it, and we can't stop it right now. and they are running right over the junior. 6'1", 240-pound center, and Bush, 6 foot 290 right guard, and that sophomore Norman. First down, goal to go inside the Caden Meredith red zone. Allen under center, I backfield. Meredith wants to get that touchdown record. He's not going to get it on this play. He's going to be brought down just inside the 5-yard line, and it'll be second down and goal to go from there.
Good penetration there by the Panthers up front, clogging up that hole.
Look like Elijah.
Smallwood also in there, also Tanner Havard.
So second down and goal to go at the 5, and they are just working that clock. If we do get it back without, we're not going to get it back without them scoring. So you just know this is going to be in the overall scheme of this 2020 COVID season. This 2 minutes right here is going to be paramount for both clubs. Second down and goal from the 5. Allen once again, handoff to Meredith, going right side, breaks the tackle, runs over Taylor, and is into the end zone. Boy, Taylor was right there, but you have got to brace your legs and take him down at those knees, and he went up top, and man, Meredith ran right over him, and we now have a new touchdown leader in Lobo country, and his name is Kayden Meredith.
Yeah, he just ran over Diaz there at the goal line, too, to get in there.
Is that Diaz? Diaz. I said Taylor, but excuse me. It was Julian Diaz that had him at the 3 and could not get underneath him. And it is now 19-3 Lobos. On for the extra the extra point. Abel's Pharmacy extra point is good by Onofre. And it is 20-3, 1:40 to go in the first half. We're brought to you by Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency. Back right after this.
Hi folks, JJ Webb, owner of JM Chevrolet, and we're a proud supporter of Lufkin Panther Athletics, and we want to wish the Lufkin Panther football team a great season. Bring it home, boys. And to all our listeners out there, JM Chevrolet is your East Texas Chevy dealer with the absolute best service, best selection, and as always at JM, the best prices. Go Pack! We are Lufkin.
JM Chevrolet, we're your family. JM Chevrolet, we're your family.
Welcome back. Another Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. It was 11 plays, 80 yards, and that's a Lobo drive, Jeff. 5 plays, 46 seconds off the clock, and they didn't throw the ball once. That's that power drive Coach Quick was talking about, and that is your Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. 5-yard touchdown run by Kayden Meredith, his 56th of his career, 23rd of the season. Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff is going to go through the end zone, where A.J. Montgomery can't haul it in, and the Panthers will take over at their 25 now after that Hyundai of Lufkin touchdown by the Lobos, and it is 20-3, and you just know we got to get something here with 1:40 to go. Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency halftime show will be coming up. Southside Bank halftime stats, our JM Chevrolet scoreboard show, Ralph and K. Coos, remarkable replays, and our, of course,
got the rain starting to fall again now.
Yes, it is.
The second part of that front's coming through.
And it is starting to drizzle out there on both sides. Jordan takes the snap, quick throw out to the right, and boy, A.J. Montgomery dropped it again. I don't remember what game it was, Jeff. I believe it was at home against Magnolia where we had about 7 drops, and it led to a loss. And, boy, are we right on pace for that. That was another great pass by Jordan.
It was, and it hit him right in the chest.
Third crucial drop tonight. Second down at 10. Jordan now looking the other way, and it is caught, but Kelton holds on to the ball, but we got to break a tackle somehow. It's going to be a good 8-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Lufkin has 2 timeouts, 1:20 to go in the first half. We're down 17-3. 20-3, but we have had our opportunities. Can we create our own opportunity here in this end of the second quarter? Jordan on 3rd and 3. Got to get the first down first. Jordan in trouble, throws it up for grabs, and we are lucky Kelton went on the defensive end there. That would have been the 3rd interception of the night. Again, Jordan under duress.
Yeah, that was a duck as it came out of there as the rain is really starting to fall now, and he pumped and was under pressure and just threw it up for grabs, and like you said, he was lucky the defender for Longview dropped it.
Well, it looked like Kelton came back and kind of got a hand in there. I don't know if he did or not, but either way, it was good.
Lufkin's going to have to punt now. Farrar's heating and air conditioning punt deep from their territory, and Longview with 1:04 left and all 3 timeouts is going to get the ball back in this first half.
Yes, they are. Medina will be standing at his 20 or 19-yard line. Good snap. He rolls right. He gets a line drive kick. It will hit, take a good Lufkin hop, and note back to a Lobo hop, and they'll get it inside the 40-yard line with 54 seconds to go. Final break in the first half. Lufkin down 20-3 here late in the second quarter on 103.7. What up, everyone? It's Big Nasty here. If you want to stay clean like the Panthers, stop by and see Bob Patel and myself at Modern Cleaners today, 421 Atkinson Drive. Give us a call. That's 936-634-9132. 3 pants for $11. 5 shirt special, $2 each. We wash shoes for $5. And, hey, guys, 2-piece suits for $8.75. You're not going to beat it anywhere. I promise you that. Stop by Gaslight today. See my girl Rosie, or come over to Atkinson Drive. See Bob, myself, and of course, Mary will take care of you as well. That is your dry cleaners. That's Modern Cleaners right here in Lufkin. Welcome back. That is just a quick handoff dive right up the middle of the fullback, Haynes, Jeff, and he will take it 35 yards all the way down to the 30-yard line, and they are trying to put this thing to bed in the first half as the Lobos will take a timeout here, their first of the game.
Yeah, 47 seconds left. Like you said, we said right before break there, they had all 3 getting the ball back, and now they're already threatening.
They weren't trying to do anything special. They was just a complete handoff to the first man through the fullback, and he broke through that first wave of tacklers. And, man, if it were not for the Diaz twins bringing him down to 30, it would have been a touchdown. They have already ran the ball, Jeff, 23 times here in the first half for a whopping total. They got 242 yards on the night, but 23 rushes for 177 yards. And we are in the first half, and this has got a eerie look to that College Station game, Jeff. They had 2 all-state quality running backs, and we had trouble with them that night.
Yeah, and we actually held them in check for a little while, and when we came back in that second half, and then they late in the game, they broke 2 big runs. And like you said, they break a run here, and it's Lufkin has got to find a way to get a stop here and not allow any more points to have a chance in this ball game.
Of course, Coach Quick talked about it in the pregame show. You know, we've had a rash of injuries, but for the majority that's been on the offensive side, we might have said something too quick because Bryce Owens went out on the first possession, has not been back in. One of our top 2 defensive players all year for sure. That's going to be a handoff. Now he wants to throw it. Got a man wide open. Turn around, McCaleb. He does not. Credit was beat. He didn't turn around there was a halfback option pass, and Credit ran right into the receiver. And a Whataburger penalty flag all over the field, and that's going to be on the sophomore, McCaleb Credit. He got back in coverage, Jeff, and made a play. If he just turns around to look at the ball, he doesn't get a flag, but he didn't.
And if he turns around, he has a chance to get an interception as well.
Ball severely underthrown as Haynes was rolling to his left, and the lefty just kind of threw it up. But that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. They're back inside the Gan Medford red zone with 41 seconds to go, threatening to really put some separation here between us and them. Again, rain starting to fall here. It's not coming down hard, but definitely is coming down. 41 seconds to go in the first half. Allen under center, I backfield. Hand off to Meredith. Gets ahead of steam. And Caden Maxey holding on for dear life will bring him down at the 8-yard line. 7-yard gain on first down, and the Lobos will take their second timeout of the ball game with 35 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now it's starting to come down.
Now it is starting to come down. Well, we'll see if I can get my app to load up here. Get you some JM Chevrolet scoreboard update shows. We'll get into that coming up at the halftime show. Bartlett, Baggett, and Shands. It is still Magnolia up with a 24-2 lead at the half. Lancaster again leads Frisco Wakeland 21-0 at the half. The winner of this ball game will beat number 3 Lancaster next week. Elsewhere, you're looking. Last night, Highland Park beat New Caney 56-21. Elsewhere in the area, not much. And again, College Station will play Sherman, the 2-3 matchup from this district over at Cougar Stadium in A&M Consolidated tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Here we go. Second down and about 3. It is an empty backfield set for Allen. He's throwing the fade to Hale on the right corner, and that's going to be out of bounds. He caught it, but he was well out of bounds on the fade route by Allen. It'll be incomplete. Clock stopped. 30 seconds to go here. It'll be 3rd down and 3, and I would assume 4-down territory. But with the great field goal kicker that Coach John King has, once again in his 17th year, Jeff, 186-38 for Coach John King, succeeding Coach Collins so many years ago. He has been a staple on that sideline here at Lobo Stadium.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, the state championship, son was the quarterback, so a special moment for them and their family.
Backfield, it's going to be the handoff to Meredith, going left side, runs into a defender, sidesteps another one. He's going to get to the 5, and I got a feeling he's going to have a first down with the clock stopped at 23 seconds. Are they going to measure it? No. It's a first down goal to go.
Only one timeout left, so they're going to go to the line quickly.
And run it. They're under 20 seconds. It's going to be Allen. He will spike it with 16 seconds to go to save that timeout. So you would think if they throw it, they've got 2 plays. And if they run it on first down, maybe 1. As Coach Quick and Coach Gamble send on a couple of subs, getting a lot of playing time here for the Panthers, obviously with the injury to Owens. Simpson and his backup are both rotating in there. Holman and Simpson both. 2nd down goal to go from the 5. In motion, that's going to be Hale. High snap, goes up and gets it to gets it to Haynes. Haynes is going to be brought down at the 1-yard line, and the Lobos will take their final timeout. And we have got Charlie Arnold. He is down at the 5-yard line for the Panthers. Rolls over on his side. The Lobos take their final timeout. It's going to be 3rd down goal to go at the 1. We're going to check that injury is always brought to you by Woodland Heights Medical Center. And, of course, we got a chance to see their former CEO this afternoon. We got here, Jeff. Boy, Woodland Heights Medical Center have been with us forever, and they have been with all of East Texas for over 100 years. Nobody does it
barely
right.
got to see him because he's been working so hard today.
Yes, nobody works harder than the CEO.
Charlie Arnold is up.
Looks like he has got a little ankle, but he is walking off under his own power. Now it's going to be 3rd down and goal to go out of timeouts.
Yeah, only 11 seconds left to go.
If they run the ball right here, Jeff, on 3rd down and goal to go at the 1, Coach King is telling us he's got no respect, because if they don't get it, they will not get a point on this drive. So let's see what they elect to do. I see the quarterback, Allen, coming off of here, I think.
No,
that's number 2, not number 12. I apologize. The offense is still on the field.
I see Meredith there in the huddle.
So it is 3rd down goal to go at the 1. Lobos out of timeouts. It's 20-3 already. And they are going to go for it. No timeouts remaining. Meredith will be the deep back in the I. Haynes is the up back. Under center is Allen. They're going to hand it off to Meredith left side, and he is hit hard at the line, but he falls forward. And as you can tell, it is a touchdown. Christian Diaz hit him at the 1, and he fell sideways into the end zone. That is just, here's what we're doing, boys. Stop us if you can. He did not think we could, and we did not. It is 26-3 as they score 13 pending extra point here in the final minute 45 of the final 2 minutes of this second quarter. Onifree in for the A-Belts Pharmacy extra point, and it is good. And it is 27-3. And the Lobos, did they not have enough people to run the flags out to spell Lobos, Jeff, or just the Bows?
Someone must be under COVID protocol.
Quarantine.
Yeah, the guy with the L.
Lufkin missing a couple of key pieces tonight. Now, they didn't have COVID, but the quarantine and self-tracing put us a little short-handed up front tonight, Jeff. And
a new touchdown record.
Nobody in Lobo history has scored more touchdowns than number 7, Kayden Meredith.
54 rushing touchdowns at Longview High School.
57 total. passing Fred Talley as the most prolific running back in Lobo history. A Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff here to end the second quarter. Low line drive is going to be knocked down. That'll get the clock running. Cameron Jackson going to try to get to that sideline over there. He'll cut it up to the middle, now back to our sideline, but he is going to be tackled at about the 35-yard line, and that'll do it for a first half here from Lobo Stadium. That was nip and tuck to the final 3 minutes. But the Lobos have put some spacing, and we're going to need something very special in the second half if the Panthers can get back in it. It is 23-7 Lobos at the half. Your Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency halftime show is next right here on 103.7.
It's the Lufkin Panthers halftime show, brought to you by Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency.
Today tastes like game day at home. Like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining. And an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. Today tastes like the exact same chicken wings as the last time we won. Like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Don't forget, no family movie night is complete without a big comfy couch, your favorite pizza, and some delicious ice-cold Coke. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Southern Chrysler Dodge Jeep. We've got the perfect car or truck for your needs.
Hayes, Texas, we are bringing back our value menu at Southern's Pre-Owned Supercenter. We have a huge selection of Fords, Chevys, Hondas, Kias, Toyotas. Well, you get the point. We have something for everyone's budget at $199 a month, $299 a month, or $399 a month. We also have vehicles starting only $99.95. Stop by and see us at Southern's Pre-Owned Supercenter on the Loop in Lufkin.
Southern Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Hayes, Texas, we are bringing back our value menu at Southern's Pre-Owned Supercenter. We have a huge selection of Fords, Chevys, Hondas, Kias, Toyotas. Well, you get the point. We have something for everyone's budget at $199 a month, $299 a month, or $399 a month. We also have vehicles starting only $99.95. Stop by and see us at Southern's Pre-Owned Supercenter on the Loop in Lufkin.
With credit 2.9% for 72 months.
At Precision Auto Body, we can make your car look new again.
That's right, Claire. Hi, I'm Hannah from Precision Auto Body. And if your car or truck was involved in a collision, you know it's time for a little cosmetic surgery.
So does that mean our daddy's a doctor?
Not quite a doctor, but when you have been around cars all your life, you have learned a thing or two. Precision Auto Body offers free estimates and satisfaction is guaranteed with a lifetime warranty.
Precision Auto Body makes sure your experience is as painless and hassle-free as possible.
That's right, Claire. If you want expertise, convenience, and reliability, stop by Precision Auto Body, 200 Largest Street in Lufkin.
Or call 936-639-9473.
Come see our dad, Dwayne Shoemaker, or Noel Moon at Precision Auto Body.
Ralph and Kaku's voted best seafood in Lufkin. Try our shrimp extravaganza for only $19.99 with daily lunch specials starting at $7.99. Come by and check out our happy hour menu with appetizer specials for $4 and up with live music every Friday and Saturday night at Ralph and Kaku's, 3107 South 1st Street in Lufkin.
Keeping the end goal in sight is important. As our students continue their journey through high school, your Southside Bank team will be on the sidelines ready to assist. We are proud to support student athletes as well as our entire community as we all navigate each path life throws at us. We live and work in Lufkin, and we support the Panther family on and off the field. Southside Bank, your financial experts. Member FDIC.
Leaky pipes? Call Strickland Plumbing and HVAC. Chilly in the house? Call Strickland Plumbing and HVAC. For fast and friendly service, call Strickland Plumbing and HVAC. Offering full service plumbing and air conditioning service and repair for your residential and commercial needs. Free estimates are available and financing with approved credit for HVAC and plumbing. Locally owned and operated, 24 hours on call and after hours available. Serving all of Texas and Louisiana. Call today at 936-634-7388. License number M362456052. HVAC license TACLB 1129HC.
Timeout called.
All right, guys, here's the game plan. First, we must get Lufkin's first-string team at S&W Expert Collision Repair. Second, we must keep ourselves and our families safe in these collisions. So, we're going to let S&W be our safety. On third down, we're going to have to read the defense. We can't let the insurance companies tell us where to go after a collision. We decide. The law says it's your choice, and we're going to choose S&W. And on fourth down, the collisions can be messy. So ride S&W Expert Collision Repair into the end zone.
Strata Roofing and Construction specializes in shingles, metal, tile, and flat roofs, commercial, residential, and new construction. And an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Call 219-4369. Located in Lufkin and serving all of East Texas. Homeowners trust Strata. Efficient. Affordable. Strata Roofing. 219-4369. That's 219-4369.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
And welcome back. We are live here at Lobo Stadium, and it is time for our Bartlett, Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. My man Jeff Horn and all the fine folks at BBS will take care of all of your insurance needs. Give them a call today, BBS Bartlett, Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency. At the half, we'll kick it off as we always do with our halftime stats, brought to you by Southside Bank. My man Malcolm Deason and the boys all over East Texas at Southside Bank, bringing you all of our in-game, post-game, and halftime stats. And as always, it is our man, Josh Scoop Havard of the Lufkin Daily News, sports editor of Lufkin Daily News. He'll have a full write-up of tonight's ball game and others in the paper in the morning. Pick up a copy of the Lufkin Daily News, and we turn it over here at the half to our man, Josh Havard, here on 103.7.
Thanks, Gary. First half, obviously, a lot of Longview. Mainly on the ground where they gained 192 yards on their way to 257 total yards in the first half. Meanwhile, Lufkin ended the first half. They lost a total of 2 yards on their 6 carries. They were hurt by the one bad snap that cost them 13 or 14 yards. Outside of that, they're averaging about 3 yards a rush. Lufkin gained 70 yards through the air, so they've got 68 total yards compared to the 257 for Longview. On third down, Lufkin, that's been another story of the game. They're 0 of 5. On third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down. Meanwhile, Longview's 2 of 3 on third down. That's allowed Longview to control the time of possession, 14-24 to 9-36. Not just a ton of penalties in the first half. Longview had 2 for 25. Lufkin had the 2 for 20. Lufkin had 1 fumble. They didn't lose it. Lufkin did throw a pair of interceptions, so Lufkin's been -2 in the turnover battle. About the only thing that went right for Lufkin. Longview's punting game has been pretty atrocious. They averaged -3 yards on 2 punts, one bad snap and 1 shank, but Lufkin was only able to take advantage of that for 3 points. So that was a real turning point when Lufkin couldn't find the end zone. After that, then Longview's offense really got going there with the 2 touchdowns in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half. Individually for Lufkin, Jordan Moore, 7 of 18, 70 yards. He's got 2 interceptions. Really been hurt by 3 drops. I remember it might be even more than that that would have potentially turned into big plays. Kelton Wright's got 4 catches for 33 yards. A.J. Montgomery has 2 for 17, and Cameron Jackson has a 20-yard reception. Todrick Johnson, Longview's really slowed him on the ground. He's got 6 yards on 4 carries, and Jordan Moore has the 4 carries on his 1 carry. Lufkin lost the 12 yards on the bad snap that went over Jordan Moore's head. Longview, obviously the story of the game Kayden Meredith, he's got 105 yards and 2 touchdowns on 20 carries before halftime. He's done a lot, but Markevian Haynes has been even possibly more dangerous. He's averaging over 12 yards a carry. He's got 87 yards and a touchdown on his 7 carries. Jordan Allen, 4 of 7 for 65 yards and a touchdown. He's hired 4 of 5 before the last 2 incompletions. Jalen Hale, he had the 1 catch for a 37-yard touchdown. And then DeKalen Taylor, C.J. Hopkins, Markevian Haynes, they've all got 1 catch. So Longview not just a ton through the air, but they hadn't had to because they've been able to control the line of scrimmage, get Meredith and Haynes going. And that's where we stand at the half with Longview leading 27-3.
Thank you, Josh. Once again, that's our halftime stats brought to you by Southside Bank for all of your banking needs, whether it is commercial accounts, personal accounts. Need a loan? Give my man Malcolm Deason and all the folks a call today at Southside Bank. We will take a break. We'll be back. Jeff and I will recap the first half for you. Look around the scores in our area in Deep East Texas, brought to you by JM Chevrolet. And, of course, we'll visit with RA Coach Todd Quick with our Texan Credit first half interview with RA Coach Todd Quick. Quick break. We're at the half. Bartlett Baggett and Shands Insurance Agency. Panthers down 27-3 at the half here on 103.7.
It happens a lot at Whataburger. You take your first bite and suddenly you have a flavor epiphany. When things come together in a flavorful flash of, well, first bite perfection. Crispy bacon, perfectly matched with the smoky heat of Hatch green chilies, paired with 2 types of cheese, all coming together bite after perfect bite. Good thing there's the new limited time Hatch green chili bacon burger at Whataburger. Available by dine-in, drive-thru, curbside, and in select locations. Delivery. Fees may vary.
During a medical emergency, every minute matters. That's why at Woodland Heights Medical Center, you'll find less waiting where you need it most, in our emergency room. In fact, we will work diligently to have you initially seen by a medical professional in 30 minutes or less. And because we're a full-service hospital, we can provide more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. Only at Woodland Heights Medical Center. Woodland Heights Medical Center is owned in part by physicians.
Welcome back. We are live here at the half. Bartlett Baggett and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. Thank you for tuning us in. Our Panther band is still playing at the half as the Lobo band waits to come on. Jeff, have you made your way back out yet?
I'm here, Gary.
And the Panthers down 27-3. We had our chances, Jeff, early in that first, or late in the first quarter, early in the second quarter. We get the ball at the 25-yard line. We get the ball at the 39-yard line. We get all the way down, once inside the 10, the other inside the 15, and only able to net 3 points. That is going to be something right now that is really looming large for this Panther offense.
That's exactly, and that's one of the things we'll talk to Coach Quick about. He knows it, and you had 2 opportunities there when you got it deep into their territory, and you came away with only 3 points.
Well, and the backbreaker to me, and I don't want to sound like a backbreaker, but they completed 3 passes in the first quarter, Jeff, for 55 yards. They completed 1 pass in the second quarter for 10 yards. However, they gained 140 yards in the second quarter alone via the ground. And that was without a wide receiver, something we knew they were going to do, and we were unable to stop it. And that is what you call breaking someone's will, and it manifested itself there late in the first half where they scored 14 points in the final 2 minutes.
Well, and you know, Longview, that's what their bread and butter is. That's what they were going to do, and they executed, and we were unable to stop it.
Ralph and Keku's remarkable replays. I'll take you right back. Brandon Cano, we have to settle for the field goal with 11 minutes to go in the first half, and it's 13-3. The defense came out and held them. They shanked the punt. We get at the 39-yard line. We drive down to the 6-yard line. Eventually, it's 4th down and 2. We throw an interception in the end zone. They take that possession at the 20. Jeff, they go 6 minutes, 11 plays, 80 yards, touchdown. We go 3 and out. They get the ball back with 50 seconds to go, and they score with 6 seconds remaining, and that 14 points there to end that half when it really turns into a 21-point turnaround when we've got first down and goal to go at the 8. And you go to that possession, Jordan made a perfect pass to Kelton. He dropped it, and then that was on second down, third down of 3rd and 8. Kelton's wide open, Jeff. He makes the catch, but when he turns in, I don't know if he was so far open it startled him, but he got ahead of himself and he fell by himself, which should have been a first down, but he created 4th and 2, which eventually led to the turnover, and ever since then, it's been all Lobos.
Yeah, they took over then and then went down and scored, and then Lufkin gave them the ball back. They got great field position and broke off a big run, and that was a touchdown they scored right there before the half. But you're right, that was a killer with Kelton. Dropped the ball where he would have had a first down. A.J. had dropped a couple, and it wasn't like Kelton was the only one that dropped a pass. We've had several drop passes.
4 drop passes and then the fall. 4 drop passes and then the fall, Jeff. Right there on 3rd down, you're right. And it's not that drop passes or drop passes, but, man, when they come on 3rd down, when big plays, we don't know how far A.J. is going to go, and I'm not, it's easy for us to say because A.J., we're not here without A.J., but if he makes that catch and he's going to get the first down, he breaks one tackle, he scores, and it's 7-6. That was early in the ball game.
Yeah, Gary, and those are the kind of things when you're in the playoffs you've got to take advantage of, and especially against an opponent when you're on the road.
No doubt about that. That is your first half recap brought to you by Ralph and Kay Coos. See my man Donnie Davis and all the fine folks. Look, they got the best seafood. They got the best Cajun food. They got the best patio atmosphere you're going to find. It is the place to be in Lufkin. That is Ralph and Kay Coos bringing you our first half recap. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with some scores from around the state of Texas. It is playoff weekend, first week, and here in week 5, our Class 5A and 6A. We'll talk about that next, right here. It's our Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. Lufkin down 27-3 at the half here on 103.7.
In a fast-paced and hectic life, it's unfortunate, but accidents do happen. That's where A&B Body Shop is always there to help you. A&B Body Shop, they pride themselves in superior workmanship, professional care, and timely service. They also deal with all insurance companies to best serve you. With over 40 years in business, skilled technicians, and state-of-the-art equipment, A&B Body Shop is the one to trust. A&B Body Shop is located in Lufkin at 1710 North Pregame Street. Simply put, your collision decision is A&B Body Shop.
Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance in Lufkin services our area and all of Texas. An independent agency with experts to help with personal, auto, home, life, health, and motorcycles. Online quotes are available. Find the best solution for your insurance needs with Hanover, Nationwide, Germania, or Liberty Mutual. Bartlett Baggett & Shands also offers commercial and business. Let them help you cut your insurance costs in Texas. 936-632-4496 or online at bbsins.com.
CC Smokehouse is now available on the Waiter app, so our food can be delivered. We now serve Wagyu beef hamburgers locally raised in Center, Texas. Voted best steaks, barbecue, and ribs this year. Catering is always available, and no party is ever too big. CC Smokehouse also has a call-ahead pickup window on the south side. Mention you heard this ad and we'll throw in a free dessert. CC Smokehouse at 2709 Westward Drive in Nacogdoches.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Well, welcome back. We are at the half. It is Lufkin Panther football on 103.7. As always, we are brought to you at the half by Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency. Jeff, a few of our scoreboard, JM Chevrolet remodeling going down there for our man J.J. Webb, but it is going to be one place to be, your place to get those brand new Chevys, Suburban, Tahoes, Camaros, and all. JM Chevrolet halftime scoreboard show over a little bit closer here, Jeff. Pine Tree in a dogfight with A&M Consolidated, 21-21. They're middle of the third quarter. Texas High leads their playoff game at home 7-0 in the third quarter. Franklin playing over at Wascom tonight. They lead it 7-0. That is on the road at Wascom. And then once again, if you look through our district here in 5A, if I can find it, you will see where New Caney, the fourth team in our district, was beaten last night, 56-21. We are in a bind here at the half, 27-3. Magnolia, the district champion, is rolling over McKinney North, 31-2, and College Station will play Sherman, and that game will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And, of course, it'll be over in College Station. And, again, the winner of this ball game, Jeff, moves into the next round to play number 3. We're playing the number 7 Lobos right now, and behind. The winner of tonight's game gets number 3 Tigers out of Lancaster, and they are up 21-0 late in the third quarter over Frisco Awakeland.
Yeah, no, that's one thing. Lancaster has had a lot of success and been one of the top-rated teams in the state the last few years, but a lot of another half of football left here, Gary, so we'll see what happens.
And, of course, that third quarter kickoff will be going to the Lobos. They won the flip and elected to defer. And Lufkin picked up 8 yards on first down of that initial drive. Down 2 was a snap over Jordan Moore's head that lost 15 yards. Next pass incomplete. We punted, they scored, and we have been chasing uphill ever since that. So that is the first half in a nutshell. We're going to have a stop here, Jeff, and then, do something that we have not been able to do tonight, and that's to try to get something sustained offensively.
And get the ball in the end zone. I mean, that's what you're going to have to do. Again, not to state the obvious.
Still got about 8 minutes to go here.
Hey, I heard you mention that Pine Tree score. We ran into a former Pine Tree Pirate quarterback today.
Well, he said his quote was the stadium that he built, kind of like Johnny Manziel built A&M, and of course he's somewhat right. I do believe that a lot of the money donated to that stadium was from the hospital that he was running, so I guess he could use some of that. But either way, yes. Casey Robertson, of course, a longtime CEO at Woodland Heights, now up here in the Longview area.
But hey, he can say all that he wants.
There is not one athletic bone in his body. I think we can all agree to that.
Well, the Longview Lobo band is still on the field here. Still got about a little under 8 minutes to go on the clock here before we get this second half going. Again, Lufkin trailing 27-3.
Keeping you updated around the Panther Athletic Prism. The basketball team did go on the road tonight and got a win, and there will be a doubleheader tomorrow at Panther Gymnasium. And I will apologize, I don't have it in front of me, but I do know the Panthers are going to play at 12 o'clock, or 12:15, I believe it is, tomorrow at Panther Gym. And then Longview actually will play a doubleheader behind us. And I apologize again for not knowing the opponents. But there will be a doubleheader basketball-wise at Panther Gymnasium tomorrow starting a little bit after 12. Lufkin will play the first one under head coach J.T. McManus. And we'll be in our first basketball coverage, I believe, a little bit later this month. We'll have a couple of warm-up games, but our first district ball game will be coming your way on January the 4th.
Yeah, the basketball team already gotten a couple of big wins, and another win tonight. So hopefully get something going and be over at Panther Gym tomorrow on Saturday. If you want out and about.
No doubt about that. Not going to be much going on outside. Looks like it's going to be cold tomorrow. So we are at the half. Barley Bag and Shands Insurance HC halftime show. Panthers down 27-3 at the half. We'll take us a 2-minute break, and we will come back and visit with our leader, our head coach, Todd Quick. That's coming up next. Barley Bag and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show here on 103.7.
Ralph and Kaku's voted best seafood in Lufkin. Try our shrimp extravaganza for only $19.99 with daily lunch specials starting at $7.99. Come by and check out our happy hour menu with appetizer specials for $4 and up with live music every Friday and Saturday night at Ralph and Kaku's, 3107 South 1st Street in Lufkin.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years' experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
All aboard! No matter what the temperature is outside, when your heater or air conditioning unit has been derailed, everyone is miserable. At Ferrars, we're here to get you back on track. We are your only local trained comfort specialist. We have just the ticket to bring comfort back into your home. Call Ferrars today at 936-639-5259. It's hard to stop a train when all trains lead to Ferrars.
At Layered Home and Floors and More Design Center, you will find home, lifestyle decor, and gifts you absolutely love. Come by and visit at 207 North John Redditt Drive or visit the online Layered Homes online store at layeredhomelufkin.com. The vibe at Layered Home and Floors and More Design Center is a relaxed and comfortable lifestyle with gifts and decor for you and your home. From flooring to lighting and everything in between, you'll be wowed by the most fragrant candles, stylish pillows, and finishes for your home that will inspire your creative flair. Curated and designed by Cindy Aldred with the popular blog The Creativity Exchange. Come by and visit 207 North John Redditt Drive in Lufkin. Visit Layered Homes online store at layersedhomelufkin.com.
Welcome back. We are live at Lobo Stadium at the half. Lobos leading our Panthers 27-3. Gary Ivins Jr. in the booth. Of course, Jeff Todd down the sideline, brought to you as always by Southern Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep right there on the loop in Lufkin. That is Southern Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. Jeff is down there with the boys warming up, Jeff. Going to have something big happen and happen early.
Yeah, I think they know they're going to have to have a stop. And right at the start of the halftime, I walked in there with them. There was a lot of talk. The kids saying, this isn't over yet. They were their dauber, obviously wasn't down. They know they got a second half to fight and try to get back in this ball game.
Well, Coach Quick will give us a couple of fiery words of encouragement here in a second. That I'm sure
he's getting ready to gather the team up here in just a second. Still got a couple of minutes here before we get this second half going.
Texan Credit online, free loans. Check them out today. Unexpected things can happen. Christmas right around the corner. Same day, get your money. TexanCredit.com. That's TexanCredit.com. And, of course, stores locally in Lufkin and Nacogdoches. Bringing you our halftime interview with our head coach, Todd Quick, and we'll visit with him after the ball game as well. Also stop over in Nacogdoches, CC Smokehouse and Moon's Cajun Meats. Right there on the loop. Nobody grills it up, smokes it up, cooks it up, and fries it up better than our boy Heath. Sponsor brings us all the food for the Outlaw Tournament. Will be coming up again in July. Food provided by all of our good friends at CC Smokehouse in Nacogdoches.
Had a chance to use his services this week.
Yeah, if you want a turkey or a ham, you give CC Smokehouse a call, and they'll have it ready for you the next day. Whether you're giving it away for gifts or you just want to take one home and bust it up by yourself.
Yeah, don't give away all my secrets.
Well, so the Longview band is still on the field. Lobos have not made their way out yet. Panthers are on the field.
They're coming out through the tunnel there. I can see them. They are making their way.
So, again, we're going to need a very big second half. And probably going to need a couple of mistakes for the Lobos. And the problem is, Jeff, they normally don't do that. And
they made a couple for us there in that first half, and just Lufkin unable to capitalize on them. That's obviously what we'll talk to Coach Quick about here shortly.
Boy, they really defensively played really well to the final 2 minutes. 141 of their 257 yards came in the final 2 minutes, or that 4-minute drive. So we're going to get 2 quarters of football for what has been. It'd be fitting, Jeff. It's been such a unique season where you never knew what was going to happen here in 2020. I think we'll look back on this in 20 years and can't even believe that we were able to get through the season. It's going to take some more 2020 stuff for us to get back into this one.
Yeah, no doubt. Coach Quick's got the team gathered up over here. talking to him here before we start this second half. And again, we'll have a word with him in our Texan Credit halftime interview.
Bartlett, Baggett, and Shands Insurance Agency. So the Panthers break huddle. We will go down to Jeff for our halftime
Coach
interview.
had a couple of opportunities there when the Longview made some mistakes and just unable to get in the end zone.
Yeah, we had some opportunities there. We had to come through with some points. We had two that we did not get points.
Well, Coach, to start this second half, this is going to be a defensive possession here to start this second half.
Big right here. This sets the tone right there. Kids will be fine. They're going to compete.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate your time. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
That's Coach Todd Quick there in our Texan Credit halftime interview.
We'll take a quick break. Third quarter kickoff coming up next. Panthers in need of a big half to keep our season afloat. 27-3 Lobos. Third quarter kickoff next on 103.7.
Experience superior Tex-Mex dining in a fun, energetic atmosphere today at Cafe Del Rio, 2301 South Medford Drive in Lufkin. Voted the best Mexican restaurant for 9 straight years now, with their fast, friendly staff serving award-winning fajitas, queso, margaritas, chips, salsa, and fresh in-house tortillas. Hot off the grill all day, every day. Catering's available. Let them do the work for your next get-together or holiday party. Cafe Del Rio. It's delicioso.
Welcome back. It is Lufkin Panther football here on 103.7, and welcome in as we get ready to start this third quarter with a Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff coming your way here in just a matter of moments. The Lobos will get the ball here to start the third quarter. Meredith is back deep for the Lobos. He's got 3 touchdown returns to his credit on his career, and Taylor, the junior wide receiver, on the other end. Lufkin with the one opportunity to kick off so far, and it was the pooch kick that Cano went out with as we did a good job of protecting that. You don't want to kick it deep to those two guys for sure. Brandon Cano approaches, and there's our third quarter. Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff, high pooch kick. Fair catch called on the far side at the 34-yard line, so a good job there by Cano. And the Lobos will start a drive here, Jeff. If they get some points, it could be all she wrote.
Yeah, you heard Coach Quick. This is going to set the tone of this second half here, this drive.
So we need a tone setter. They kind of set that tone in the final 3 minutes of the first half. 2 final drives to close out the half. Netted 14 points, and they now lead it 27-3 after that interception in the end zone by the Panthers. It's been all Lobos since. Lobos got the ball first down and 10. I backfield. Here we go. Fake it. Nope, they'll give it inside. That'll be Haynes. He will take the handoff and will get out to the 37-yard line. He'll be brought down after a modest 3-yard gain there on first down as we are underway here in this third quarter, brought to you by S&W Collision. And, of course, we're brought to you by the LHS Alumni Association, Glenn Arnold, Janice Ann Rowe, and, of course, all of our great sponsors. Not a better alumni association in the nation. LHS Alumni Association giving great scholarships to a lot of Lufkin Panther students and student athletes. And, boy, they took a page out of our playbook there. Hale dropped a wide-open pass right in front of Credit, and it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, it just wasn't. That's not something I was expecting him to do either, and maybe he wasn't expecting the ball because it was thrown right to him.
Panther band gearing it up there, knowing time is of the essence here. Playoff football, 1 half to keep it alive. 3rd down and 8. Got to have a stop here if you're a Panther fan like we are. Meredith in action. It's going to be a quarterback keeper the other way, and it's a fumble. Ball's on the turf. Stay in bounds. It's picked up. Nope. Gosh, we dropped it. Panthers had a chance to scoop and score, and we kick it out of bounds. They're going to get it. It's all the way back at the 18, Jeff, but that is the break we needed.
Well, the good news is it is 4th down, so Lufkin ought to have pretty good field position here But yeah, we could have. That ball was pitched behind. If they ran that option to the left, pitched it behind the running back, and the ball comes out, and it was right there on the sidelines, and Lufkin unable to fall on it inbounds or scoop and take it to the end zone.
Well, Nick Moore tried to pick it up, and when he did, he kind of kicked it, then tried to fall on it and fumbled out of bounds with it, so they will punt. Oh, and he snaps it over his head. It's going to go into the end zone. It will be a safety. They are doing all they can to let us stay in it, Jeff, and that is the third straight bad snap from the punter to the punter. Goes over his head, and boy, it is now 27-5, and they'll get a free kick, and Lufkin should have good field position.
Yeah, and this again, they're going to need to take advantage of it here, as Coach Quick said. That we talked about it. They're going to be a big defense possession. The defense did their job and actually got 2 points on the board. So offense should have it in good field position, and going to need to put the ball in the end zone.
Man, Nick Moore, and I saw what he saw, Jeff. He was looking down that sideline, and there was no one there. He was thinking touchdown, baby. It would have been our second defensive touchdown on the season, but he got a little ahead of himself. Great job by the defense, and the Panthers have got it. Will get it back. This lead is cut now to 22. But, again, this offense has had massive problems getting the ball moving tonight. We're going to have to get it going.
Part of that was some drop passes, so we got to cut those out here. And, again, looks like Lufkin's going to have great field position here as Longview will be kicking it from their own 20-yard line after the safety.
So you're right. They will do the traditional kick, not the punt, as they have got Booter Onafi has got a cannon for a right leg. And we'll get a bonus Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff here early in the third quarter. And he kicks it a mile. Diaz will field it back at the 12-yard line and try to get to the wedge in the middle. Stutter steps and will get out past the 30. You would have thought we'd have got a little bit better field position than that, Jeff. But it'll still be Panther ball here as the defense did what they needed to do. But it will be back at the 34. Man, can he kick it. That is 20. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He booted that ball 68 yards in the air.
Yeah, so Lufkin will have it at their own 23, trailing 27-5 now.
Jordan Moore will tank the field again in the first half. Jordan was 4 of 7, 65 yards. Third quarter action. Lufkin gets the early safety. Jordan wants to throw. Pump fake. Got a man open down the left sideline. And, my God, we dropped another wide open pass. And that could have been a touchdown, Jeff.
Yep, that was A.J. Montgomery. Jordan threw a great pass and hit A.J. right in stride. And that's another big drop pass, the third one of the night for A.J.
I don't know if it had been a touchdown, but if he makes that one guy miss, I know it is. Nobody's going to catch him.
He's going to be down here deep in Longview territory for sure.
2nd down and 10 now. In motion is going to be Cam Jackson, left to right. Trips now to the right side for Jordan. He throws it out to the flat to Cam. Cam goes down and catches. Not going to be a big play. Does make 2 miss. Gets down the right sideline, and, man, good move there by the junior. Cameron Jackson picks up 11 yards, and it was all him as he caught it behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a Floors and More first down.
Yeah, just as you started saying, not going to be a big play. He makes a cut there inside, makes a guy miss, and makes a good move to pick up the first down.
Out to the 44-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. One back in the backfield. That's Flack, I believe. No, that's Johnson. He wants to throw, picks it up. Now we're going to go to Kelton's side. Kelton with a defender all over him. And Kelton Wright brings down a very tough catch over the top-notch defensive back, and that is their best one. That is Taylor, and that's going to be another first down for the Panthers inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, and he caught that ball with the defender, had great coverage right there inside of him, and did a great job of going up and getting the ball there by Kelton Wright.
Check that. That was Davis on the coverage, a senior, 5'9", 140 pounds. And Kelton went over the top of him and picked it up and gained about 25. 1st down and 10 for Lufkin. Got to have some touchdown. We're going to try the handoff to Todrick, and nobody blocks. 3 Lobos beat the ball to Todrick. And we're going to lose about 6. I mean, nobody blocked nobody on the left side of that Panther offensive line. And again, we're missing a couple of linemen due to COVID protocol of tracing and quarantine. The kids don't have it, but a parent did, and that's where we're a little shorthanded up front tonight. Second, boy, they lost 7 on just a straight handoff to Johnson. Second down and 17, back at the 35-yard line. Not a very good play for Lufkin. They're offsides, free play. Jordan's got to throw it up.
They blew it dead because Todrick came out of his stance.
You got to be kidding. They were definitely offsides.
And Todrick unable to hold it.
They're pointing to the other side. Nope, you're right again. Todrick probably jumped because he thought the big man, Jones, was coming at him. So a Whataburger penalty flag, false start after the big catch by Kelton Wright. It's a 7-yard loss on first down, now a 5-yard penalty, and it's second down and 22 back at the 40. The play comes in to Jordan. Gets the call out to his line and receivers. Second and 22. Jordan in the gun. Good snap from Self. Jordan looking right, looking for Kelton. Throws it to Kelton, and it's too high. Wright was open at the 25-yard line, but it was about 5 yards too high, and it'll be third down and long. So Jordan now 27-5 is a score. 8:49 to go here in the third quarter. Flack in motion right to left, trips to that side, ball center of the field. We're headed south. Jordan wants to throw, and this could be intercepted. A.J. Montgomery saved an interception right there as their inside linebacker. Man, that's the free safety sophomore.
He read that slant.
Yeah, Boone read the route, and the Panthers will punt. And another opportunity wasted for the Panthers. Not much you can do on 4th and 22, Jeff.
But punt.
We're on their 40, but, first
you got to
down.
try to pin them back here, and hopefully the defense can make another stand.
It'll be Medina standing at his 45, low snap. He will roll right and get it off. It's a good high kick. Fair catch is going to be called, but he deked it, doesn't go get it, and it will fall dead at the 7-yard line. So a great for Horace, beating an air punt by Medina, and the Lobos will get it down at their own 7-yard line. 30-second break, 27-5 Lobos here, early third on 103.7.
Strickland Plumbing and HVAC. We said it for years, your plumbing's strictly our business. There's more we want to tell you, you just can't miss. Residential and commercial, as a matter of fact. Same great service, but more than that. We're doing AC heating and HVAC. For installs and service, we got your back. So strictly speaking, as a matter of fact, we're Strickland Plumbing and HVAC.
Back to Lufkin Panther football. Handoff on first down will be to Meredith. He'll pick up about 3 yards out to the 10-yard line, and it's going to bring up second down and a long 6, short 7. As
another tackle for Tanner Havard.
Yep, the sophomore has done a good job tonight. 3 bad snaps in the punting department for Lobos, but we're only able to net 3 points offensively and the safety. Second down, 7. Another handoff to Meredith. Oh, goodness. He makes a couple of Panthers miss. And when you do that, the next thing you know, he is into the secondary, and he'll be finally brought down to the 24-yard line. Floors and more first down for the Lobos. And Meredith now 22 rushes, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. He became the all-time touchdown leader in Lobo history in the first quarter. You could tell it when he was a sophomore, Jeff. I remember him.
I remember him running that kickoff back.
Yeah. First down and 10. Handoff. That's going to be Haynes on the sweep on the right side, and he again is into the Panther secondary. There's a big block right there. McCaleb Credit from the other side will run all the way over and make the tackle. And it is a touchdown saving tackle by the sophomore McCaleb Credit, but still a huge gain for Haynes. Markavian Haynes, the junior, has just gone over the 100 mark as well. 123. And they are on. Flip the script now all the way down to the Panther 37. They have thrown one pass since the first quarter. Then they may not throw another one. Allen in the gun, and that's going to be a Whataburger penalty flag, and it appears to be a false start against the Lobos. So it'll be 1st and 15. Panthers have dropped 7 straight here at Lobo Stadium. You got to go all the way back to 2003 since the Lobos won a game on this field. The Lobos have hosted a playoff game 3 years in a row, all 3 wins, an average score of 51-15. They did lose back in 1984 to Bryan, their only home playoff loss in school history. Handoff inside again to Haynes. Spins out of a tackle. Diaz trips him up. He will fall down to the 40-yard line. They're going to give him the 39. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 12. Of course, our head coach Todd Quick in his 9th year, 72-34 on the year. Couple of great runs in those years, highlighted by 2 years ago into the state quarterfinals. 2nd down and 12. Pass out left. It will be caught this time by Hale. First completed pass since the first quarter by the Lobos. Hale hauls it in at the 32-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 5. As 5:40 to go in the 3rd quarter, Lufkin down 27-5. As Meredith checks back in here on 3rd down and 5 and probably 4-down territory for Lobo head coach John King. Third down and 5, I formation, deep handoff goes to Meredith, cuts right, and he will be brought down. They're going to give him the 28. He's going to be a yard shy, but it will be 4th down and a yard, and you know what they're doing here. Wasn't even a hesitation by Coach King. The kids didn't even look to see if the punting or the field goal unit was lined up. They are.
And I'll be willing to bet you that they got 7 and 17 both in the ball game, so.
Pick your poison.
Yeah.
They've combined for 32 carries and 259 yards. And it will be Meredith dotting the I. The fullback is Haynes. It'll be Meredith. Hand off right side. Cuts it out left. He's got big yardage. Stiff arm on Credit. Credit will hold on to some jersey. He'll pull him down out of bounds, but it is going to be a 1st down, Floors and More style for the Lobos. Meredith down to the 11, and it is almost a 1st down and goal to go situation inside that Gann Medford red zone. Primetime Real Estate, Gann Medford for all your realty needs. Nathan, one of our good buddies, always taking care of all of East Texas and especially Lufkin. That is Gann Medford. 4:15, clock stopped as Meredith was brought down out of bounds here, but it is again 1st down and 10 from the 11. Meredith dots the I once again, takes the handoff left side into the second wave, and he is untouched into the end zone. Cameron Meredith, the senior, for the 3rd time tonight, into the end zone, and it is Lobo time now, 33-5. That will be his 56th rushing touchdown, 59th Lobo touchdown of his career. And they will come in for the A-Belts Pharmacy extra point. Low snap, but he gets it down. The kick is up, and it is good. 34-5. Lufkin down here with 4:11 to go in this 3rd quarter. As always, brought to you by Ralph and Kay Coos. We'll take a quick break. Back with Panther football right here on 103.7.
Timeout call.
All right, guys, here's the game plan. First, we must get Lufkin's first-string team at S&W Expert Collision Repair. Second, we must keep ourselves and our families safe in these collisions. So we're going to let S&W be our safety. On third down, we're going to have to read the defense. We can't let the insurance companies tell us where to go after a collision. We decide. The law says it's your choice, and we're going to choose S&W. And on fourth down, the collisions can be messy. So ride S&W Expert Collision Repair into the end zone.
Football, Hyundai of Lufkin on the loop there, and Lufkin scoring drive update. 8 plays, 94 yards, 4:21 off the clock. It's an 11-yard touchdown by the senior Caden Meredith, and the Lobos stretch out their lead 34-5. Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update, and here is our Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff low line drive that is going to land in the next county, and it'll be another touchback, and the Panthers will get it to 25. So Jordan will bring the boys out once again. And trying to get it going offensively here. A lot of seniors on this team, Jeff. Which, barring a big comeback here, are going to be playing their final game as a Panther. Quick wide receiver screen to Kelton Wright. He makes the catch. And
one of them right there.
Yeah, but we brought down at the 31-yard line. You know, everybody talks about the injury to Caleb Berry there in that second ball game. You know, he fought the concussion, and he finally comes back, runs all over Porter, and then injures the leg there against New Caney. Obviously our best offensive threat, but we all thought Kelton Wright was going to come and have a prolific season, Jalen Polk-esque, and he has battled foot injuries all season long. Picks up 6 or 7 on that one, going left to his side. Ball was thrown high. Kelton had it in his hands, but the little Davis went up and knocked it out of the paws. It's incomplete.
By Dylan Davis.
The offensive line started with 4 seniors, Jeff, but obviously with what's transpired due to COVID and injuries, are going to have Wynn, Self, and I believe McMillan as the seniors. So it'll be essentially a brand new crew next year for Coach Jeff Cook offensively on the offensive line. Flack in motion right to left, trips now to that side, 3rd down and 3. Jordan in trouble, steps up in the pocket, and he is going to be slammed to the turf as the Panther offensive line is not being able, of course, they're able to pin their ears back because they know the pass is coming on. And Jordan gets up slowly there, Jeff, as Coach Todd Quick sends out the punt unit.
Yeah, just no time there. Like I said, they know what we're one-dimensional right now, and we're going to have to throw the ball, and that's that doesn't bode well with those 4 D linemen they got.
No, Jones, number 93, is a man. And he's not the best D lineman. The best one's 54, Brandon Arthur, in my opinion. And he's been in the backfield all night. Medina gets a good snap, rolls to his right, gets a solid punt away. He'll hit the 45, take a great Lufkin bounce. And A.J. will let it scoot down and get all the way down to the Lobo 40. But they have got the ball back with a pretty sizable lead, 34-5, 3:03 to go in this third quarter. Brought to you by Ralph and Kay Coos. We'll be back with a third quarter scoreboard for you coming up next here on 103.7.
Higginbotham Insurance in Lufkin. Thousands of companies and individuals across Texas and South Central U.S. trust Higginbotham's single source solution for insurance and financial services. Insurance for your business, employees, or family. In fact, we're always by your side. Getting you covered is just what we do on day 1. We support you on day 2 and every day after. It's what we call 2-day services because we deliver everything you need to limit your risk, manage your plans, and control your costs through the term of your insurance policies. Global reach, local touch, single source. Higginbotham Insurance, 3110 South 1st Street in Lufkin. Call 936-634-2291.
Welcome back. It is Lufkin Panther football here late in the third quarter. It's all Lobos at the moment, 34-5. Lobos look to be a quarter and 2.5 minutes away from meeting up with number 3 Lancaster next week. They're up 29-6 with about 7 minutes to go over Wakeland. Magnolia is going to move into the second round as well as they are all over McKinney North. Handoff goes to Haynes again. Haynes into that second level of the Panther defense. It's going to be Diaz tripping him up, but not before a huge 20-plus yard run there by Martavius Haynes. College Station will play tomorrow. That is your JM Chevrolet third quarter scoring update. And it's looking like for the second straight year, the Panthers are going to bow out in the first round of the state playoffs after 3 years ago falling to these Lobos on a dramatic last-second touchdown at the hands of Haynes King in the quarterfinals. First down and 10 at the Panther 39. Again, handoff goes to Haynes. He will pick up about 8. Late pushing the back there by the Lobos. But another 7-yard gain on first down. And the Lobos are now Loboing, Jeff. Telling you what's coming, and it's just tough to stop it.
We saw it there in the end of the second half, and they've continued to do it here in this second half, or the end of the first half, and they've continued to do it here in this second half.
1:12 to go in the third. Allen will go to the gun. He will hand this one off again to Haynes, dancing around Panther tacklers down to the 25-yard line, and Haynes is going to now have another first down. That is his 14th carry of the night, and he is going to be over 160 yards. Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show will be coming up after the fourth quarter, which is just moments away. We had a chance there early in the third to get back in it, so to speak, but we just have never. I mean, we're going to talk about these defensive stats all night, Jeff, but at the end of the day, the Panther offense was just not able to move it against this vaunted front seven, for the Lobos.
And had it down there deep in Lobo territory, a couple of big opportunities, and 3 of them at least, and only coming away with 3 points.
That's going to be Haynes bouncing out left side again. That Panther defense is out of gas. They're going to be down to the 10. Another first down for Haynes, as I believe they're saving Meredith for Lancaster next week. He has not played since scoring his third touchdown of the night. And that's going to do it for the third quarter here in Lobo land. Panthers in trouble. 34-5, and the Lobos are in the red zone once again. When we come back, we're headed to the fourth quarter, brought to you by S&W Collision. We'll be back with Panther football right after this on 103.7.
Hi folks, JJ Webb, owner of JM Chevrolet, and we're a proud supporter of Lufkin Panther Athletics, and we want to wish the Lufkin Panther football team a great season. Bring it home, boys. And to all our listeners out there, JM Chevrolet is your East Texas Chevy dealer with the absolute best service, best selection, and as always at JM, the best prices. Go Pack! We are Lufkin.
JM Chevrolet, we're your family. JM Chevrolet, we're your family.
Welcome back, Lufkin Panther football, as we head into the fourth quarter. Southside Bank, third quarter stats, Jeff, 51 rushes for the Lobo, 51 plays, 42 of them rushes, 42 rushes for 299 yards. Time of possession almost 23-13. Very lopsided there in that third quarter.
Well, and that would explain that 34-5 Longview Lobo lead.
15 rushes in the third quarter for 107 yards for the Lobos. And again, they completed the one pass for 6 yards in that third quarter. And you go to Lufkin's rushing stats, Jeff, and this is what you see. 8 rushes for negative 12 yards. So, I'm sorry, negative 16. First down and 10 at the 11 for the Lobos as we start this fourth quarter. Security and guarantee, fourth quarter action. Handoff into Haynes once again. Spins out of one tackle, and the Panthers are there to wrap him up, but he will be down to the 7-yard line. 4-yard gain on first down for Haynes. Martavius Haynes Jr., listed as the fullback, Jeff, but they've got two stud tailbacks in my mind.
I was about to say, he looks just as good as a tailback as he is a fullback, and both of them good, strong runners, as both of them here in the ball game right now.
And again, I don't see Meredith over here.
He's in the game.
Oh, he's back. Okay, we're in the game Medford red zone. That is Meredith time. You don't get 60 touchdowns by sitting on the bench in the red zone. He is the deep back in the eye, but it's going to be a handoff to the first man through, which is Haynes. He will be brought down again at the 5-yard line. It's going to be third down and not quite goal to go. If they can get to the 1, it will give them a first down. Boy, it is going to be. I was looking at this Wednesday, Jeff, getting all the stats together, and you don't realize it throughout the season. And this season obviously has been very different than most seasons, but you don't realize the seniors that you have here. And as I started looking through it, this is a really senior-laden team.
Yes, it is. I was looking at the roster the other day.
Handoff inside again, and that is going to be Haynes from 5 yards out. It is another rushing touchdown right up the middle for the Lobos. And the party time here on Lobo side is on. 40-5 now as we are early stages of the fourth quarter. The A-Belts Pharmacy extra point. Snap is good and the kick is good. Oh, that great horn. 41-5, all Lobos tonight. We'll take a break. Back with more Panther football on 103.7. What up, everyone? It's Big Nasty here. If you want to stay clean like the Panthers, stop by and see Bob Patel and myself at Modern Cleaners today, 421 Atkinson Drive. Give us a call. That's 936-634-9132. 3 pants for $11. 5 shirt special, $2 each. We wash shoes for $5. And, hey, guys, 2-piece suits for $8.75. You're not going to beat it anywhere. I promise you that. Stop by Gaslight today. See my girl Rosie, or come over to Atkinson Drive. See Bob, myself, and of course Mary will take care of you as well. That is your dry cleaners. That's Modern Cleaners right here in Lufkin. Well, another Hyundai of Lufkin scoring drive update. 4 minutes, 37 seconds off the clock. 8 plays, 60 yards. 5-yard touchdown run by Cameron, or excuse me, I was just used to saying Cameron Meredith. Martavius Haynes, does he have a touchdown tonight? Yep, his second touchdown of the night. And they lead it 41-5. Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff. Low line driver is going to put us back at the 25 after another touchback by their big right-footed kicker. Eight plays for 30 yards for the Panthers, or excuse me, for 32 yards for the Panthers in the third quarter. Of course, I believe, what was it, on Kelton Wright's catch, we got 28. Panthers back with the ball here as Jordan brings his team out, the senior. Jordan through the air tonight, 10 of 25 for 116 yards and 2 interceptions. No touchdowns, obviously. 41-5 the score. Handoff to Todrick Johnson, and again, he is going to lose yardage on first down.
Johnson on the carry.
There is just nowhere to go. That is going to be a loss of 4. Todrick Johnson now is going to have his 6th carry of the night, and that's going to put him at 2 yards.
Yeah, as soon as he gets the handoff there, they're right there in the backfield.
I can't really do it justice if you're not seeing it somewhere. Second and 13 now for the Panthers as we are under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show coming up. Jordan wants to throw, looking right. Trying to go deep down the right sideline. It's caught. Big hit over there, S&W collision, but A.J. holds on to that one, Jeff, after the big hit for the first down.
Yeah, did a good job of hanging on because he had to stop to catch that ball on the sidelines. When he did, the safety was coming right at him and lit him up as soon as he caught the ball.
And
he did. Good job of hanging on to it.
Good job. You're right about that. Big gain out to the 41-yard line. First down and 10 for Lufkin. 9:30 to go, but we are down 41-5 here. Late in the fourth, or middle of the fourth quarter. Jordan looking right, throws it out to the flat. Caught by Cameron Jackson. He'll be into midfield. And he will be upended by Davis, but not before he picks up good yardage over to the 44-yard line. Panthers will get about 17 yards on that one, and it'll be another Floors and More first down. So two receivers either side here for Jordan. Ball on the left hash. Looking to his right, steps up in the pocket, throws it high. Intended for Kelton, but he was in bracket double coverage over here. And it is high, incomplete, second down and 10.
Yeah, that ball just didn't even come out of Jordan's hand right there as it kind of fluttered on him and was like a duck.
Clock stopped, 9:22 to go. Jordan gets the snap on 2nd and 10. Blitz coming from his right. He's flush from the pocket, and he will run. Steps up and will slide down inbounds. A yard shy, 2 yards shy of a first down.
Jordan Moore on the keeper.
By far, longest run of the night, 6 yards. He slid to that turf pretty quick there. Kept the clock going. 8:50. It'll be third down and about 4. Two receivers either side. Again, ball left hash. High snap. Jordan goes up and gets it, throwing the lob route down the left sideline, and it is intercepted. Double coverage. He threw it right into Kelton. I don't know what else Kelton could have done.
Yeah, Kelton went up to try to knock it down, and he got tipped up, and the safety coming over the top was able to get the tip pass going down to the ground and get the interception.
Third turnover tonight, third interception of the night for Jordan Moore. That'll make it 10 on the season. And the Lobos get it back. 8:28 to go. It's all Lobos tonight. We'll take a quick break. Back with Lufkin football here on 103.7.
At Precision Auto Body, we can make your car look new again.
That's right, Claire. Hi, I'm Hannah from Precision Auto Body. And if your car or truck was involved in a collision, you know it's time for a little cosmetic surgery.
So does that mean our daddy's a doctor?
Not quite a doctor, but when you have been around cars all your life, you have learned a thing or two. Precision Auto Body offers free estimates and satisfaction guarantee with a lifetime warranty.
Precision Auto Body makes sure your experience is as painless and hassle-free as possible.
That's right, Claire. If you want expertise, convenience, and reliability, stop by Precision Auto Body, 200 Largest Street in Lufkin.
Or call 936-639-9473.
Come see our dad, Dwayne Shoemaker, or Noel Moon at Precision Auto Body.
Welcome back to Panther football here on 103.7. We sure appreciate you tuning us in. Tonight we have our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show immediately following our ball game, which is going to be coming up in about 8 minutes after that interception. Not much time to do anything, Jeff. You're trying to make something happen, but Kelton was in double coverage there, and that goes down as our third turnover tonight. 8 yards on first down for the Lobos. They'll hand it off. Oh, there's an S&W collision and a big hit right there. That's going to be Smallwood again. That is going to be his fourth tackle for a loss tonight. And that'll be a loss of 2 and bring up third down and 3. Somebody forgot to get a hat on the best defender we got. Third down and 3 for the Lobos. as both of the stud running backs are out of the ball game for Coach John King. Handoff to the first man through the fullback. And that is going to be a good, solid carry, and he's going to pick up a first down. That is number 31 with his first carry of the night, and that is Robert Vincent, the senior.
Carpenter on the carry, picking up a first down.
Was that not 31? Oh, it was 31.
Yeah.
Jacob Carpenter. I apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Carpenter. Panthers playing out the string here in our final quarter of 2020. The Lobos are going to move on. It'll be a top 10 matchup next week. Number 3 Lancaster, number 7 Longview. Hand off to, again, big tackle there, Caden Maxey and company. Wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage. But that is not Cameron Meredith in the backfield, Jeff. It's the junior, 165-pound Jackson. Gain of 1, second down and 9 as we are about to approach the 6-minute mark of this one. Handoff goes inside once again. Minimal gain there for the Lobos. About a 3, maybe 4-yard gain for the backup running back. Meredith over here, he can't even find his helmet. He's not going back in.
They hid it from him.
Yeah.
They already took it back to the Lobo den.
Third down and 5. From their own 28-yard line. In the I formation, Allen under center. Be a deep handoff once again, and the Panthers now getting a little pressure up there. A good tackle by the Panthers. That's going to be Holman coming in and making the tackle.
Another sophomore there, Braylon Holman, getting some action for the Panthers tonight.
And they will come in to punt. If there has been one 3-ring circus for the Lobos tonight, it has been the punting situation.
It's just been the snap.
They've tried to give us 21 points on the punt snaps, the deep snaps, but we've only been able to collect 5 of them. And this will be see what happens here. This is a good one. And we got a Whataburger penalty flag down on the 4th punt opportunity tonight. Was a great snap, but we got a Whataburger penalty flag, and I do believe that's going to back the Lobos up 5 more, so we'll see if their deep snapper can do 2 in a row. Be 4th down and about 10 after the Whataburger false start. We love us some Whataburger. Did you try that spicy chicken sandwich yet, Jeff?
I did Friday night after you mentioned it.
It is on point.
And there might have been more than one eaten.
Doesn't make us a bad person. Just a fat one.
Well, I had multiple kids with me.
So let's see about the snap here for the Lobos with 4:08 to go. Another good snap. No punt, no rush, but he shanked it. And it will hit and go a Lobo bounce right down the sideline, and it will fall dead at around the 40-yard line. 41-yard line, Lufkin back with the ball. Under 4 minutes to go. Lobo's going to advance to round 2. We'll have the conclusion for you coming up next. It's Panther football on 103.7.
Keeping the end goal in sight is important. As our students continue their journey through high school, your Southside Bank team will be on the sidelines ready to assist. We are proud to support student athletes as well as our entire community as we all navigate each pass life throws at us. We live and work in Lufkin, and we support the Panther family on and off the field. Southside Bank, your financial experts. Member FDIC.
Football. Todrick Johnson will take the handoff here on 1st down, pick up a couple of yards. And Jordan Moore is going to check out of the ball game for the final time as a Lufkin Panther, Jeff. He's going to go down with the most passing yards in Panther history.
Getting a hug from Coach Quick here as he comes to the sidelines.
His career is going to end how it started.
Yep.
With a loss to the Lobos in Longview. He had a full deck on that first start, Jeff. He did not have his full complement of weapons tonight. Moody comes in. Johnson takes the handoff. He is going to be tripped up at the 45-yard line.
Johnson on the carry.
Todrick, the senior, picks up a couple. That's going to be 3rd down and about 6, as we'll be under 3 minutes here momentarily to our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. Elijah Moody, the sophomore, in for the snaps. Hands it off to Johnson. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 4th. And, boy, you start looking at that quarterback position, Jeff. Jordan's been a part of that quarterback rotation, all of it for the last 2 years, partial for the last 3. And now it's going to be a battle in the offseason to see who takes that opening snap come August of 2021.
Yeah, going to be a couple of underclassmen battling it out.
And that is just one spot that'll be needed to fill. You look to the defense, and that front 5, all seniors, or 4 of the top 4 leading tacklers, Jeff, are all seniors.
You know, you got a lot of sophomores that played on that defensive side of the ball this year, though, especially in the secondary. Well, a good pass there from Moody as he finds Kelton Wright down the left sideline, and Kelton secures the catch and will go out of bounds around the 31-yard line of the Longview.
Dropped it perfectly in there to Kelton Wright. Big gain on 4th and 5. With 1:44 remaining in the ball game, once again, our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. Our final one of 2020 will be coming up here momentarily. Moody in the gun. Clock stopped at 1:44. Johnson takes the handoff, quickly brought to the turf. And now under 90 seconds to go in our season. .105 remaining in the Panther season. Moody in the gun is going to just give it to, no, he's going to keep it this time, and he brought down at about the 25-yard line. A little read option there for Elijah Moody, the sophomore, and Todrick Johnson. And we'll probably run one more run play, and that's going to do it here from Lobo Stadium tonight. Third down and about 5 officially at the 26. And pressure again coming. Todrick jumps around one would-be defender. Finally brought down at the 22-yard line. 4th down. Panthers probably will not run another play. And that's going to do it here from Lobo Stadium. The Panthers' 2020 season is going to come to an end tonight. 41 to 5. And the Panthers will finish off the season at 6-5 here for 2020. The teams will meet at midfield. I don't believe they're going to shake hands with all the COVID explosion as of late, but nobody respects each other more.
No, they are.
They are going to shake hands here at the 50. These two teams are just very similar, Jeff. They're a bunch of kids that know each other. Respect is mutual on both sides, but tonight there is little doubt who the better team is, and it was the Lobos for a bunch of different reasons. But the Longview Lobos are going to end our Panther season tonight here in Lobo Stadium, 41-5. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with our Woodland Heights Medical Center post-game show. That is coming up next right here on 103.7.
It's the Lufkin Panthers postgame show, brought to you by Woodland Heights Medical Center.
During a medical emergency, every minute matters. That's why at Woodland Heights Medical Center, you'll find less waiting where you need it most, in our emergency room. In fact, we will work diligently to have you initially seen by a medical professional in 30 minutes or less. And because we're a full-service hospital, we can provide more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. Only at Woodland Heights Medical Center. Woodland Heights Medical Center is owned in part by physicians.
Keeping the end goal in sight is important. As our students continue their journey through high school, your Southside Bank team will be on the sidelines ready to assist. We are proud to support student athletes as well as our entire community as we all navigate each path life throws at us. We live and work in Lufkin, and we support the Panther family on and off the field. Southside Bank, your financial experts. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. It's our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show live here from Lobo Stadium, where the Panthers have fallen tonight to the Longview Lobos, 41-5. And once again, welcome in. It's our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show.
Assistant Athletic Director Johnny Hamilton is presenting the trophy.
The Lobos are getting their bi-district championship trophy. They have probably got a trophy case somewhere in the dungeon with a bunch of those lined up. Coach Todd Quick is visiting with the team. Once again, it's our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. We'll jump into our postgame stats before we get in with Coach Quick. Jeff, brought to you by Southside Bank. And we can really go to time of possession. Well, you normally look at a few stats, but I still go back. 46 plays, 172 yards for the Panthers, including 16 rushes for a -2 yards. And you can't run the football at this level. It's just going to be tough to do. And if we look at all these stats we want to, that is the one stat that stands out to me.
Yeah, Gary, and it. I heard Coach Quick here telling these kids how proud of him was with all the difficulties they went through this season. But you're right. You can't run the football and control the clock. You're more than likely not going to come out on top and win the football game.
This game reminds me so much down at Buddy Moorhead Stadium in the postseason. I believe that was Kiki's junior year. That group,
against the
Tascasita, where everyone was injured and they kept mounting up in that game, and the kids are battling. But man, stuff just happens, and it happened all throughout this year. It started right before the season started, where you had Mosby out for a little bit, and of course the rotation at center with the injuries, and then of course when you lose Caleb Berry, you just can't lose your man, and that was our man. Just like Jalen Polk went down last year, a freak injury, but this season is going to be remembered for a lot of things, and injuries to Caleb Berry is going to be at the top of the list, and players in and out of the lineup due to COVID. But you know one thing, these kids showed up each and every night, and I agree completely with Coach Todd Quick. You got to be very proud of them. We'll get a word from Coach here. Individual stats. Once again, Jordan Moore, final start as a Panther, 12 of 29, 150 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions that obviously weren't all his fault, and no question about it. At least 50 or 60 yards of drop passes, Jeff, that could have led to big scores there, especially in the first half.
Yeah, no doubt about that. No, we talked about that at half, but we'll catch Coach Quick here just momentarily as the Panthers are gathering up together one last time around him.
Kelton Wright's final game as a Panther, 7 catches for 92 yards. Cameron Jackson, 3 for 46. AJ, 3 for 36. And Longview, 60 plays for 402 total yards, 330 on the ground. And that is your post-game stats brought to you by Southside Bank.
Coach Quick having a word here with his position players here, the defensive lineman.
Meredith, Jeff, his final home game, 25 carries, 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. Haynes, 18 for 192. And that time of possession, 29-19. We'll have our Commercial Bank of Texas players of the game while we're waiting on Coach Todd Quick. And there's no doubt Wilbur Smallwood Jr. on the defensive side, Jeff, he single-handedly in the first quarter did his best to keep us in it. And when they had to punt 2 times in a row, he had 5 tackles on those 2 drives, including 3 for tackles for losses that, again, he was getting it done there, especially in the first half.
Yeah, he was making some big tackles, and he was flying around the field. He was our leader on the defensive side of the ball all year.
And no different tonight. Wilbur Smallwood Jr., our Defensive Player of the Week, brought to you by Commercial Bank of Texas. And offensively tonight, you want to give Jordan a lot of credit tonight, Jeff. He was under duress, threw some passes that should have been caught, quite frankly, with the offensive line in shambles as it was. His final game as a Panther. You go with Jordan Moore tonight. The stats don't look very good. None of them do on offense, Jeff. But you throw in those 3 key drops. He's over 200 yards, probably a touchdown, and the last interception definitely doesn't happen, or the second interception definitely doesn't happen if we don't drop that pass.
Yeah, no doubt. As we got Coach Quick here. Coach, a season that had a lot of adversity in it, and I saw you get to have all the seniors stand up there with the team, and a senior class has had to go through and overcome a whole lot this season to get a football season in.
Absolutely. I'm proud of those guys. There's a lot of teams that didn't finish the year. They didn't get it done, and our kids did. It's a tough thing for those seniors, but they're warriors. They fought their tail off all year, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Well, Coach, back to the ball game. Again, had some opportunities there. We talked about at halftime. Had one there, and just offensively, never got anything going. Just never gelled.
No, you gotta. When they're giving us something, and we have to be more efficient in what we're doing. We got to make plays when your name is called. Proud of the kids, though. They competed to the very end, and I'm proud of these kids.
Okay, there's no doubt about it. And you had a lot of young guys playing this year, looking ahead to the future. I mean, they hate to start talking about next year already, but you had a lot of sophomores, a lot of underclassmen get a lot of valuable playing time and a lot of minutes this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got to start from this at this point of where we're at right now and move forward. You can't go backwards. And we got good kids. We got good young kids. They got lots of reps, and we have to start from today and move forward.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate your time, and this is always obviously tough to look at these seniors in the eye. It seems like they show up and they got 4 years with you, but it goes by in the blink of an eye. And these guys just played their last football game, so go celebrate, go be with those kids and comfort them. And we will talk to you soon.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Coach. As always, and we appreciate all the time that Coach Quick gives us and all the information and access to the program with these Lufkin Panthers.
No doubt about it. That is our post-game interview brought to you by Texan Credit. We'll take our final break of 2020 football season and be back to wrap it up next. It's our post-game show brought to you by Woodland Heights Medical Center right here on 103.7.
Strata Roofing and Construction specializes in shingles, metal, tile, and flat roofs, commercial, residential, and new construction. And an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Call 219-4369. Located in Lufkin and serving all of East Texas. Homeowners trust Strata. Efficient. Affordable. Strata Roofing. 219-4369. That's 219-4369.
Welcome back to Lobo Stadium and our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show where our Panthers fall tonight in by-district action to the Lobos, 41-5. Our Panther season will finally end at a 6-5 record. Jeff, again, Coach Quick, you could tell a little dejected there, as everyone is, but at the end of the day, he's right. Panthers could have folded there down, losing our first 2 district ball games. They didn't. Went to battle and kept the playoff streak alive, but it was not meant to be tonight.
Yeah, and they were fighting an uphill battle anyway, playing Longview, and then we're shorthanded, and we keep talking about that, but definitely shorthanded, and it was going to be tough for the Panthers to overcome all that and then not capitalizing on the mistakes.
No doubt about it. We appreciate all of our sponsors that were with us all season long that will transition over to basketball and, of course, baseball and softball as we move on. But that will do it here for 2020 calendar football season for the Lufkin Panthers. Jeff, as always, appreciate all the great work this year, and obviously, I'll be seeing you soon, but we'll be seeing on the basketball court here in the very near future.
Yeah, my boys are chomping out the bit to get out to Panther Gymnasium and watch some basketball. Sounds like we're going to have an opportunity tomorrow.
We'll be there 12:45. I got the update from Coach McManus. Will be the update to the tip-off.
Well, we'll be leaving the kids' basketball court and heading that way.
I'll meet you there. Of course, our buddy Josh Havard here once again did a phenomenal job this year on the stats. For sure, and if you want to write up of tonight's ball game, pick up a copy of the Lufkin Daily News in the morning. Josh, of course, the esteemed sports editor of the Lufkin Daily News. And once again, couldn't do anything without Keith Ryan back at the station. Love you, brother. Thank you for coming on with us for another season. And hopefully the crew will be all back again next season. But we'll definitely be back for some basketball coming up for you. And sure do appreciate you fans for tuning in. And again, once a thanks to all of our local sponsors that help bring you Lufkin Panther football here on 103.7. That'll do it from Lobo Land. The Lobos move on. They'll play the state-ranked Lancaster Tigers next Friday night. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm Gary Ivins Jr. for 103.7.
That concludes the Lufkin Panthers postgame show, brought to you by Woodland Heights Medical Center on 103.7 FM and 1260 AM.